Okay, you see, this camera here didn't have automatic global control set to disabled. Okay, let's see. Disable ad block for YouTube. Okay. Disable automatic. Okay. This can contain setting on all sites. Okay. So I see if I can get this without screwing up again. Well, as long as you're fine, as long as the sound can hear you, that's good. I don't even know if the sound's working now. Oh Lord, I don't know. I'm gonna check my soundboard up here because this is the one thing that doesn't like. Oops, wrong program. Let's see, audio preferences, sound, because I'm not using the OBS for this. I'm just using the webcam software. And okay, the sound is coming out. Yeah. Okay, so then that should be fine. And it's going to the board too. Hi guys. I did come on. All right. So let me see if the sound's working. Okay. I did this and then I actually screwed up because what happened is I went to disable automatic global control. And when I did that, it got all messed up. And so that's why I was like a little bit behind, unprepared for that. There we go. Okay, well, we know that works. Okay. Now, so I came on like I said I would do. I don't know how long we're gonna be here because I mean the weather's decent. Like I said, the weather's decent, which is good. And I suspect everybody wants panels. Let's get that open anyway. Okay, I'll get the panels up. And the phone. I didn't forget. Copy that. Paste that. Hit enter. And how come I'm not seeing a picture on the camera in the waiting for play Google? Why would you need to go into play Google? It's not a game, Loom. I know that. Okay, it sounds working. And the sound's working over here too. So, okay, thank you. Appreciated that. So, I wasn't trying to be a pain. I just, like I said, Originally, I was going to teach Krista how to edit on the Mac because she has the same software I have on my Mac. And unfortunately enough, I couldn't get it to work because I've forgotten how much of a pain in the neck it was back in the old days when importing Android video into Final Cut Express. And I also had forgotten that the other system doesn't seem to like working with the other program. Now, we are going to be live tomorrow. Oh, by the way, don't forget, we will be having a 8-hour video premiere on Sunday at 4:00. That's 8 hours long. Yes, it has lots of advertising. And the reason is because we have to make up for what we lost in memberships and subscriber count. Okay. And no, we just got that way, I guess. But like I said, I ended up working on trying to find out the video card that I bought. I paid all the money during the inflated video card days. The same video card now is being offered for a lot less money. And yeah, American Truck Simulator, yeah. Also, we have a shopping trip with Krista. I didn't get a chance to upload it completely yet because of it would have been just about done if I had stayed on here. But I kind of didn't get a chance to really finish uploading. It was like 97% complete. So I have to finish the other 3% afterwards. And yeah, of driving all the way from Elko, Nevada to Albuquerque, New Mexico. It occurred over several days of video, where then we put them all together. You're the only person that actually asks for phones. But okay. I don't know how well they're going to work, though. The window, see what we can do. Because I noticed that my headphones are not exactly working as good as they usually do. Oh, I see why. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. The volume was too low. All right, that's better. So, anyway, so where's my main screen so I can set this up. Oops, hold on. Okay, there we go. They're on. Oh. Meats is on too. I want to get. Hi, Percy. How are you doing? So anyway, this what happened was I was going to show Krista how to edit using Final Cut Express, and unfortunately enough, I had forgotten, like I said, how much of a pain in the ass it was to import Android video into Final Cut Express. So I was like, okay, then I'll go back to El Capitan or High Sierra. I mean El Capitan, and it was like Catalina, and it was like, sorry, you can't get there from here. What? Yes, you need to access things in the ETH or a HFS plus file system. Well, High Sierra is not in HFS plus anymore. It's in APFS. So I couldn't just jump back because the newer file systems. I was like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. So I had to get the other video card out of the closet. But then I noticed the other video card was still acting funky. And so I said, well, you know what? I'm wondering seriously if what's going on with this. So I decided to take off the heatsink, check to see if the heatsink grease was good. And it was okay. And I see he was using some heat pads on the memory chips. And so I took one of the heat pads off the memory chips. And immediately the card stopped working. I was like, okay. So that means that there must be a bad solder joint in the BGA. As long as there's no underfill on that, you could just go ahead and reflow the solder using a soldering reworkstation and the mask. It makes and puts some new balls on it. So going to women's champion. Let's just go ahead.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, who's this? Oh, it's going okay.
This is Bobby.
It's going okay. I got the computer working and Catalina again.
Well, that's good. Glad to hear it. How's Rusty doing?
He's fine. He was in the bedroom with me when I was in the bedroom.
Cool. How's Ed doing?
He's doing okay. He's cooking dinner right now.
Oh, yeah? What are you guys having for dinner?
Hot dogs, corn on the cob, and maybe kielbasa. I'm not really into the kielbasa.
Hot dogs. You know what there's a new name for hot dogs. Have you heard of this? People now call hot dogs, they call them glizzies.
Because of what?
They call a hot dog. There's a new name for it. People call them glizzies. Glizzy. You can look it up.
I don't know what that means.
It means hot dog. It's the new name for hot dog.
Why? Why do they call it?
Well, it originated in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. It's a slang term, but it is caught on. So you can start calling them glizzies now.
Because they grill them.
What did you say?
I said because some people grill their hot dogs.
Oh, I think it comes from something different. Glizzy was originally the slang term for an extended magazine in a gun, and that I guess it resembled a hot dog. Niggers in Washington D.C. started calling their hot dogs glizzies.
Oh, okay. I also
so I hope you enjoy your glizzies tonight. Does Ed have any beer?
I also we're getting some corn on the cob. Got watching the Oracle decks. I got two new.
Oh, corn on the cob. Nice. Does Ed have any beer to drink tonight?
I don't drink alcohol. Ed does, but I don't.
I asked if Ed has any to drink tonight.
No. Anyway, so these are my new Oracle cords I bought.
That's pretty cool. You said you're having corn on the cob. You ever stick a corn cob up your ass?
No, and I wouldn't be interested to do that.
Oh, you should try it. I bet Ed's done it.
No, thank you.
There's nothing wrong with sticking a corn cob up your ass. It feels good.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you can puncture your large intestine. Thank you very much. But no, I'm not interested.
Well, see, what you do is you have to put a condom over the corn so the corn kernels don't break off inside of your asshole, and then you
look,
lubricate
I'm
it very
not
well.
interested in this. There's too much information. Thank you. Jesus Christ. It's the guy. It is Skynet. Now, by the way, now I'm gonna be having to work on getting some new emojis out for the cat. I'll get that in soon. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna have to work on, as I said, some of the new emojis for Rusty and a few others. Speak. Hello. I don't know. So anyway, me and Krista earlier went to Crossroads in Colebrook. That's where I bought the cards. No. Not yet, Craig. I'm sure we'll probably will get some rain sometime. Right now the weather is decent. Just remember, guys, there's gonna be huge. Go ahead. Knock it out with the sound effects. I know it's raining, guys. There are places in the United States.
Now we have the spook so far from John Doe.
What?
And now we have the biggest spook so far from John Doe.
And now we have the biggest poop so far from John Doe. Okay, thank you. I just Craig. Craig, you know, I tried to Ed still wants to try to sell you some stuff. He was wondering if you could give him a call because Gee, first of all, I don't have your house phone number anymore. I always got to use your cell phone. I was going to like try to call you, let you know that Ed might have some more stuff to sell soon. No, I don't think we need any more mods. In fact, we only have 1,240 subs. We don't need any more mods. Give me up to 1,300 and we'll talk about it. I feel bad that the morning show was kind of short. See, me and Krista were going to have done the morning show at McDonald's. What, unfortunately, the music was so loud there that my phone could not mask it out. So I said, screw that. How you doing? I wasn't going to go live because it was already late. Because I had been working on the computer all day to diagnose what was wrong with that one video card that I bought. And now I know what it is. Now I know what to do. The problem is I gotta. Hold on a minute. What?
Tell them that we're working on right now. I'm working on this gauge. I have issues with power issues. So
Why don't you come on the show, Ed, and watch it and join us? Here, I actually got it on my phone right now. Here, go watch the show on that phone. I already got it on. Right there. Go ahead. Take the phone over there and watch the show. This is going to be bullshit. You're sitting over there yelling at me to tell him this thing, so you could have typed in the message too. He'll probably type at you guys in chat. He's not going to speak out loud. So if you see a message from MicheleMarieDalene, that's probably me, because he'll be typing on my phone.
so it's speeding up.
Hold on. Yes.
Do you acknowledge, well, that I am the victim of a lot of shit that I did not create? That I'm goaded and baited into shit that seemingly and often is the case. That if I didn't react to,
Get lost.
it would make...
All right. Ed, you want to come on the panel since right now there is no panel, but you want to be on the panel? So you can talk to people?
Yeah, fine. You hear the phone. Come and get the phone.
Okay. Call the number 469-860-4...
Will you do that? Come over here and get the phone.
Just call the phone number. It's on 860-469-2821. That's the house phone number. Just call that number. It'll ring through the studio line.
What do you mean? On the regular phone here?
860-469-2821. Turn the volume down on that when you call, though. Otherwise, it's going to have a hell of an echo problem. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, it's ringing through. Go ahead.
I love niggers. Nigger.
Oh, shut up.
Nigger. I love niggers. I love niggers.
Go ahead, call the number at 860-469-2821.
Don't know why it didn't go through.
Give me the phone. I'll dial it for you.
Give me the number again. I'll dial it again. What is it?
And 860-469-2821. 2821. If the number's busy, I just gotta keep trying it, okay? Right now somebody's already on the line, so hello.
I love it. Dear breath. I love it. Dear breath. I love it.
All right, Ed. All right, go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, it's ringing. Now it's ringing. Okay, I
Yeah,
think
no, I'm on the
now,
phone
right?
with you.
Michelle, am I on now?
Now turn the volume down on my phone so I can so we don't have an echo problem. Live controls on the left side, Ed. There's just two buttons. Hold on, I got a call coming in. I don't know who this one is.
I can't find the volume thing you're talking about.
Give me my phone, then.
I'm hanging up the landline right
No,
now.
stay on the landline. I just said, just give me that cell phone. All right. Are you still on the phone? Okay. Go ahead, Ed. You still there?
Hello?
Okay. As you were saying. Go ahead, Ed. You still there?
Okay, I'm here. Now
Okay.
let me hang up this landline.
No, just keep talking to us on the landline.
So I got to use the landline right now to talk on?
Yes. You're on the show on the landline right now.
Okay, well, Craig, if you're there.
So you want to leave a message to Craig. So what does he want to say to Craig?
Right now, I want to let him know that right now I'm just on the early stages of working with the S gauge train only right now. I haven't got to any of the other gauges. Trying to get the track set up and get it all running properly with the S gauge. But I do have the track set up and I have the trains that could take a picture with the phone and show it to you.
Okay.
And then probably later on, what I'm going to do is get one of the marks on one of the live08122022 gauges, put it next to
Craig
the
says, tell
so you can see
her
the
to get
size
on the
difference.
darn
Anyway.
chat and stop this BS.
What?
Okay, well, I would have to send him a link to get on the panel. Just easier for him to talk to you on the phone. You're not even on the panel right now, Craig, either. Why don't you come on the panel so at least you can talk to Ed directly? Hold on, I got a call coming in.
I don't know what's going on here. She said you could hear me, but whatever I said, I'm going to hang up the landline. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, if you got the message, give me a call, Craig, or whatever. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. This. Oh. Hold on a minute. Incoming. All right. Yes.
I don't like niggers. Niggers.
Goodbye. All right. Let me get Ed on the panel. Okay. Just give me a minute, guys. All right. This gets complicated because he doesn't have a link to the panel on my phone. I gotta get him on my panel. So first thing I want to do is yes.
Niggers.
Shut up. All right, let me get this fixed, okay? All right. Copy. Where are you going to send it to? I'm going to send it to my email, and then I'll get the phone to Ed after I get him on the panel. Why don't you give the phone over to Ed so he use his phone? You can. Ed, you got your phone ready?
I don't even know where my phone is.
What do you mean you don't know where you put it? Is it on the table over there?
No, my phone's in the bedroom. I don't
Oh,
even have
fuck.
my phone now.
All right, hold on.
I didn't know I was going to have to go through all this rigmarole. I just wanted to, whatever.
Trust me, I know what you're talking about. All right, so first thing I'm going to do. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. I'm going to send a link to my email so I can get him on this link. to me, obviously. MicheleMarieDalene Gmail. Command V. That's fine for link. Command V. Hit enter. Okay. Where's my phone? Oh, yes. I'm good showing this way. All right. All in boxes. Here it is. It's going to be on as me, but that's the best I can do right now. Sorry. Okay. Allow. Are you on? I don't think we're on, so. Now we are. Join. All right. Go ahead. Take it. Go ahead. Let's see if it works. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Say hello, Ed.
I see you on the phone here. Yeah, hello.
Okay, good. All right, so that's good. And let me get the pin up on the screen so you can see it. And then I got to get the phone numbers back on this phone. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to open up in the tailback for the voice calls again. All right. So, as we're saying now, with the train stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Craig, especially on this. He was asking about the trains. I wanted to let him know that right now I have my S-gauge track set up. I've got to work out the deficiencies in the track, make sure it's clean a little bit better. So the trains do run on it, but it's not 100%. I'm going to send a running video of it as soon as I get it running 100%. I think for now I'm going to send a picture of the layout of the track with the train.
Incoming call.
So he
Go
can
ahead.
see what it looks like, and I'll show him the old Barbie train next they want. She wants.
Hey, got a
So
question for you, Michelle.
difference.
What time do you like
ahead,
to
caller.
eat breakfast in the morning? Yeah, what time do you like to eat breakfast in the morning?
What time do I like to eat breakfast in the morning?
Yes.
Whenever I get out of bed.
What time do you usually get out of bed?
I think usually about 8 o'clock.
Oh, me too, actually. Hey, how long has it been since you've been to college?
Graduated 1995 from community college. 93, 94.
So
What?
it's been since, what did you say?
I said I graduated around 1993, 1994.
Oh, okay. And one last question. Why does Ed molest so many little boys?
Why don't you shut the fuck up once?
What?
I'd like to know, caller, where that's coming from, okay? Because I can hear what you just said. Because it's totally untrue. There's no merit behind it, no truth behind it whatsoever. So I would like somebody to tell me where
again,
that's coming
another
from.
one. I'm going to take this one
I
before I
really
hang up
want
on
to
the
know
phone
where
for
that's coming
tonight.
from because I'm thinking about
Go
pressing
ahead.
charges against these people that are saying that stuff because it's defamation of character, big time.
Hello.
I fell through 3 floors in a building, and I didn't get killed. I didn't die. I came out of that with just a bad back.
Okay. What about caller? What about you, caller?
I did have sex with her I got involved with a couple of women at the same time, but I really love them both as people. Let me explain something about that. It happened by accident. I never had that happen before in my life. I didn't really have any sex life.
Michelle, that's a recording from an old recording you made of me.
Oh,
Okay,
They
really?
didn't knock this stuff
and I know
off.
it's
They're
confused
screwing
as
with
us
you
both,
again.
doesn't it?
They're screwing with you again, Michelle.
Oh,
Look,
my God. Okay,
whoever's
turn the
doing
phone
this
off for
stuff,
now.
if you can't call in and ask regular questions on my friend's show, then I'm going to say it right now. Don't fucking call in at all and knock it off.
I just turned the phone off for now. I don't want to deal with this garbage. Is this what we're going to have to go through every time? Because this is why I don't do the night shows anymore. You people have got to come up with a better set of stuff, okay? And this is
They're
not.
all a bunch of childish freaking adults that don't know how to act. You guys, whoever you are, need to get it together. Stop picking on people like us that never did nothing wrong to anybody and knock it the fuck
All right,
off.
don't worry. I turned the phone off. Let me ask you something different. Okay. All right. What's the story with what you think about what's going on with Donald Trump and the raid on his house in Mar-a-Lago in Florida? And
What?
what's your opinion on what's happened with Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, with the FBI raiding his house?
I think they're just trying to get out to get him. Biden and him don't like each other. That's clear. And I think he's just trying to dig up whatever kind of dirt he can on Biden. Biden's trying to on him. So that's what I think.
They say they got classified information that they found on his property.
I think it's all about a bunch of hogwash. Because
I
when
wonder
Donald
what
Trump
been
was in
documents that
office,
he had forgotten he had on hand when he was president.
I'll never forget when he was in office that they did for like 2 out of the 4 years he was in there. All we heard about was they were trying to have hearings on him, try to get him impeached. The man never did nothing. It's just ridiculous. He was one of the best presidents we ever had in my lifetime. I could say that right now. Too young to remember Kennedy, barely remember Johnson. Carter, I remember. He was a good man. He tried to do the best, but he had problems.
All right.
Kind of
Skynet
Reagan.
wants to know why.
I'd say, in my lifetime, I'd say, so far the best president we had in our lifetime was Trump and Reagan.
Skynet wants to know why you get mad so easy about the phone calls. I'm just curious if you really want me to have him answer that. The reason why he's defending his name, just like Donald Trump is, just as being attacked by you guys without any substance or any valid reasons. Would you like that if somebody kept saying horrible stuff about you repeatedly when you know it's not true? And there's no way you can prove it's not true?
I can prove it because all we got to do is pull up my record. I have never even been in prison in my life.
Right, but and the only thing is, it's only for those records. Only would be if you actually went to court. You never did anything to go to court.
They never had any reason to because I never did anything like that. That's just the thing.
Tiger Kitty said she agreed with you with BS about Trump. I don't know, guys. Honestly, is Trump even going to have a chance? He was thinking about running for Senate. If he runs for Senate, then he would be hard for him to run for president, right? I mean, would they be better off running for Senate? I don't know. Well, what do you think, Ed? Well, what do you think Trump should do about this situation? All right, Tiger Kitty wants to come on panel. Go ahead, Tiger Kitty. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Hi, Ed.
Hello.
Hi. What have you been doing with yourself, Ed? Haven't seen you for ages.
Well, I was pretty sick
Oh, yeah, I know.
between last year with the gout I had last summer, and then I got better for a while, and then I got sick again from. They said I had some kind of blood deficiency. Along with they said I pulled a muscle, and I think it was a hernia, but they're not saying that. But I think that's what it was.
All right.
I had a hardness in my stomach near my stomach. That's gone.
Yeah, branches around again. Shit.
And now I'm able to move around good again. But I fell twice when I was in the hospital. They didn't find me for an hour. I was passed out on the floor when they found me. I injured my back really bad again. So now my back's worse.
Oh, no.
I can't walk straight at all now. I can walk, but I can't walk straight because of my back, because spine got injured even more.
Sorry about that noise. Yeah, Branch is up to his BS again.
Oh, is it better now, Ed?
My back, no, my back's not. It's never going to get better. It just got worse from falling because I had a spinal injury to begin with. When I fell again on it, it just made it worse. Good thing is I can still walk, and I'm not getting numbness. It's not really affecting my walking, but it's more curved than it was before, and I can't walk straight at all now at all when I walk.
No, he does have back
Are
problems.
you still having like therapy, rehab, or whatever they call it?
They told me there's really nothing they could do based on the X-rays. They said that I fell too many times on my spine. There's really nothing they could do. Falling again made it worse, curved it even more. They told me I was lucky that
Play some music.
I haven't been paralyzed or any kind of be able to walk, anything related with walking. I could still do. They said I'm lucky I wasn't really, messed up as far as walking, paralyzation, whatever. Yeah.
They still come round and make you exercise and stuff.
No, they said I didn't need it right now. I still got their number. I've got a regular doctor I deal with.
Oh, okay.
And she's still working with the work with dry skin.
Yeah, man, knock it off.
Using Vaseline on my skin to keep it moist. So
Right.
you have to keep that moist so that the skin doesn't, because the circulation doesn't.
Craig, why don't you come on the panel? Craig Sr., come on the panel. Oh, let me get a link over to Craig.
But I'm not weak anymore like before. I'm able to get around better. I don't feel tired all the time.
Oh, that's good.
Heat wave really took a toll on me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you liked it really hot.
Not like this was hot like Florida. I mean, this last night we haven't been this hot in Connecticut for as long as I can remember. Last month and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you really should have air conditioning in that apartment.
Well, we do in one room, but it costs too much to run 2 air conditioners. We had a chance to buy one, but I told Michelle, if you buy another one, you can't run 2 at once.
Right.
Double. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what Craig did was he actually later plugged his window air conditioner to his solar power generator. Now he runs it off his solar power generator. So he doesn't have to basically plug into utility power to get his air conditioning, which works out pretty good. Sorry about the ambulance ding dong crap.
What did you say, Michelle? Sorry, I missed it. He plugged his air on in what?
Tell Aunt Ranch to knock the shit off, and I'll explain it again. Okay. What
I
Craig
can't see
does
anybody
is he has one of those little portable solar generator thingies, okay? And he plugged his window air conditioner into that. So that night when it gets cooler, he turns the air conditioner off and he charges it from the mains or from the sun. So that way it's ready for the next day. And so he doesn't have to leave it running off the mains power.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Good idea.
Yeah. Thinking about doing the same thing, but I don't have money to buy one of those things. They're pretty expensive.
How much are they?
About $1,400. And that's without the solar panels.
So, anyways, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Since the last time we talked, come a long way with my. I lost almost nearly 100 pounds this time.
Oh wow.
Yep. I'm still keeping to my diet too. I'm eating the right food makes a difference. Yep. I don't have trouble getting up anymore. I think a lot of it had to do over last winter. I put on a lot of weight. I couldn't even lift myself. Now I don't have any problem getting up at all, lifting myself.
He hasn't been bossing me around at all lately.
Well,
Tiger King, you want to help me? You want to tell
I
me,
never
Tiger
meant
King, with
to,
some of these questions?
I never meant to boss Michelle around, even though because I was sick. A lot of people, when they're sick, they don't think about what they're doing. So, Michelle, if I was doing that, I apologize for that. Rough 2 years for me.
That's very nice of you.
You're my friend. She's been my friend. She went through all that with me. And I don't forget stuff like that. If I ever hit the lottery or something, I'd make sure she was taken care of.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, we did not win the Mega Millions, though. Unfortunately. Ask Ed, did he yell at us? I have no idea. Ed.
What's that?
They wondered if you were yelling at your nurse when you had her over here last time.
Well, what the nurse said, she said she cut me off for now. She let the doctor know that. She told me to call the doctor. I called the doctor. Doctor said right now everything looks pretty good with me. So unless I have any issues, make sure I call her right away, the doctor.
Right.
It was a very nice doctor. Michelle's the same doctor as me.
Yeah.
Very happy with that. Very nice doctor. Her name is Lee, Dr. Lee. I think she's Chinese or something, but she's very nice.
I think she's Korean, actually. But you're right. Lee could be Chinese or Korean.
Do you like her, Michelle?
Yeah, she's younger. She's pretty knowledgeable. She's definitely up on some newer technologies that Dr. Lemmy Bio was. Lemmy Bio ran mostly a pill mill.
Yeah, the one thing she told me to do is to watch out on the legs. That's why I started putting Vaseline on the leg to try to keep the dry skin. Now I got the dry skin scales coming off with the Vaseline slowly. But she said to be careful to watch out if there's any open sores that I got to call her up. So I'm keeping an eye on that. But the legs aren't swollen anymore either, and they're easier to move and getting around also.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're cured.
Well, still Troy would like Ed to walk around a little bit with me downtown. He never been to the New Cumberland Farms yet.
Ooh, Ed, they do dollar pizza down there.
They have pizza down there, but I don't know if it's really that great.
Well, you've had it.
I've been meaning to. One of these days, I think I'm going to go over there and just order a large pizza. I heard their pizza that they make right there, by the way, is pretty decent. I'll have to try that one of these days.
Oh, Michelle knows. She's always eating it.
Is it any good, Michelle? I heard it was real
I'm not
good.
always eating, and I had like total 4 slices since I've been there.
You have had it.
It's just basic pizza. I think she's Korean. I don't think she's Chinese. The thing is,
So you see, You see my face in the picture? Do I look thinner in my face? I
Yeah.
look even thinner in my face.
Oh yeah,
again.
you do, Ed. Yeah, you do look thinner.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you think I
definitely
lost any weight either, because I don't think I lost anything really. Maybe a little bit.
Nah, Michelle, I can't see any loss of yours. But Ed, yeah, he's definitely got a thinner face. But your face was never fat, Ed. I don't
It's
think
not
you
your
had
face that was
weight.
their biggest problem.
Yeah.
I went to about, I think it was about, Michelle, what was it, about 3 weeks
John,
ago?
I don't know anything about his lab results, what his blood sugar or his A1C is. I have no idea.
He's not diabetic.
No, I'm not. No. Just I got high blood pressure because salt don't like me.
Yeah, I can't have salt.
Craig Sr. says, sorry, I cannot come on the panel tonight. It's about 15 minutes I will be able to. So Craig might be on in 15 minutes, Ed.
Okay. Tell him I'll be right here. Looking forward to talking to him. Maybe I can show him trains over here as we're sitting right now on the board. Like I say, right now we're working on that, the S gauge right now and getting that up and running properly.
Yeah, let me get you on the screen here so you can see it. Hold on a minute. Let me prioritize you so you can show it. Oh, wait a minute. Did I pin it? Yeah. Oh, that's not going to help. No, wait. I'm going to try to show you with the trains. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me get you guys on the panel so you can see what it's going to show you guys.
Michelle, by the way, she is definitely pretty smart. She's got knowledge of stuff that I don't have even. I was having trouble with one of these locomotives, and Michelle was able to fix it and get it running. I was very impressed by that this afternoon. I didn't even know what the heck was going on with it. It was one of the ones I never had a chance to test, and she got it running.
Yeah, she's very good with things like that.
Google Hangouts. Google Meets. Okay.
And believe it or not, I know you might not be too much into trains, but number 282 it is, American Flyer locomotive, American Flyer. It's a Hudson with 3 wheels, steam, sound of steam and smoke. It works on it both. The smoke was coming out and it has a chugging sound.
Oh wow!
It seems like it's 70 years, over 70 years old. This thing was built in the mid 1950s.
Ed, turn the phone around so you can show them the train board real quick.
How does it get smoke coming out? What do you put in it to make the smoke come out?
Yeah, some of the engines do the smoke.
It's a smoking locomotive, and when we got it running, it just started. I guess the residue from the smoke fluid they put in it. I guess but yeah, the smoke unit works, and it has a.
Ed, turn the phone around so you can see the board, Ed.
What, the phone? Let me turn the phone around. Okay, I'll
show us
turn
the train.
There you go. That's the layout. You can see the engine that we just got working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it has smoke coming out of it. That's excellent. So what do you have to put in that to make it come out? Like some sort of a fluid?
This one takes
They make some
liquid,
smoke fluid. Yeah.
Let's see, nowadays the Lionel still makes American Flyer. The name of the company used to be Gilbert Company in New Haven, based in, believe it or not, New Haven, Connecticut, where I'm from. The factory is still there. They're using it for other things, and this building's still in real good shape. The trains today are, I guess, made in China, most of them. Some of them Concord, North Carolina, I think. But American Flyer is owned by Lionel, and the new trains they make now, I looked at their catalog. Some of the diesels look exactly like the 50s ones. I don't know the exact differences, except they probably have can motors instead of these older diesels and engines have the ones their motors are designed differently. They have magnets. They're more designed for maintenance to work on them. Whereas nowadays they're using what's called a can motor. It's closed up. You really can't do much with a can motor. Once it goes, you just replace it, but they're not that expensive. But I was looking at some of the new American Flyer trains, which is still in business. Again, it's owned by Lionel, and the stuff looks exactly the same as the 50s. It's unbelievable, but it's very expensive.
Okay. Unfortunately, the wiring in my microphone stand punched a hole in the wall. Ouch. I'll have to go get some plaster. I got some plaster. I'll have to fill in the hole in my wall. Where the microphone stand basically, because it keeps getting smacked against the wall, punched a hole in the plaster. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
No big deal.
You step away for a minute. I'll be right back. When I get a chance one of these days, I'll try to I'm going to try to order that catalog so I can download some pictures of the newer American Flyer stuff, especially for my friend from Long Island that's interested in trains. So I think you guys will find it interesting.
Oh, wow.
Well, all I know is that, like I said, the this dust keeps sliding around, and then it, like I said, it smacked a hole in the wall. Oh, right where the plaster is. Oh, ideally, I should put a piece of wood there, but I don't have any wood. So I just went into the kitchen real quick.
You going to get a beer?
No. Yeah, he's going to get a beer. But I was saying with the comment there, Ed's not going to rat me out about the hole in the wall. Trust me. It's no big deal. It's just this thing is already getting pounded in the hole in the wall anyway.
Just stick a bit of bubble gum in it.
I originally had other things to cover the hole or the bump originally, and then of course like everything kept falling off, and so just the nature of the desk, I guess, just there's no way I could actually put the stand any other way because the way this desk is made. So it's just the way it is, I guess. But maybe someday in the future we're gonna go ahead and they're gonna maybe once we can get things sorted out, like they wanted to rent a bed, maybe you can rent a bed and instead of the couch, and then we can put the studio in the bedroom, which would be an idea. But I don't know if we have room for the green screen though.
Do you need the green screen? I mean,
well, it kind of makes it nice.
Well, yeah, but
yeah. Well, there's not really a lot of room in the bedroom for the green screen because I like.
Michelle, you're fine the way you are. I don't use that room. That's your space. You're fine the way you are. I got my space in the living room I use mostly here, and I don't, so I'm good,
Another Yam Ranch account. I think it's another Yam Ranch account. Jesus Christ.
Where?
I think this is another Yam Ranch account.
Where?
James Langley. I don't even know who he is.
I don't know who he is, but you don't know who everyone is.
That's the guy I think that was trying to get a hold of me about trains, Michelle. I'm not sure, but I think it might be.
Well, I just put him on the panel. Let's him fuck it up now.
Hi, James.
No, molested children.
See, I told you. Told you.
You're gone, then get rid of them, whoever that is.
Edward Mitch, no.
Goddamn asshole.
Edward Mitch, no. Molested children.
Hold on, Ed. I'm working on it.
Children. Edward Mitch, no.
All right. He's gone. All right, for now.
And was that, Michelle, a guy named John Longley, you said? Langley? Was that the one that guy was saying that stuff? Was his name?
Yeah, James Langley is what he said his name was.
Then I think we need to report this to the police if he's given his real name, because it's got to stop.
It might not even be his real name, Ed.
Yeah.
It may not even be his real name at all.
You can make any name up.
Yeah.
That's true. Could be. Probably is not his real name. They'd have to be pretty stupid to be using the real name anyway. You're right.
Yeah, it would be, but I use my real name, so. Yeah. What I'll probably do is because of the nature is, you know what I might do? I might just go ahead and put some cotton balls in that hole because though at least, yeah, eventually it was gonna gotta get a hole there anyway. I mean, my microphone thumb nut was basically constantly pounding against the hole no matter what I did. So,
Michelle, your viewers would like the phones on.
Ed, do you want to deal with the phones now?
Yeah, but the minute they do any derogatory stuff, just shut them down. Hang up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You
Yeah,
can
that's
always
it. Just shut them down, Michelle.
They try, but that doesn't always work. Unfortunately enough. Lately, they've been ringing pretty hard and heavy around here. When did you get total phone on the... Sorry about that. When did you get total phone on the studio line? I have no idea. I'll need to figure out how to turn off the total phone on the studio line because I don't need co-waiting. That just totally confuses me. Totally confuses me. Hold on, man. When did they add co-waiting to this thing? They already had it. I know, but it's the only way to turn it off. So when the line's in use. Oh, where's my cursor? There it is. Hold on a minute here. So, are you guys gonna watch tomorrow or on Sunday's video?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, because unfortunately, the sad truth is that I still would like to go back to playing World of Warcraft again, but no one seems to want to play World of Warcraft right now.
Wow.
I'm not even sure why they stopped. Well, I know that.
I don't blame them because Skynet and Paul got a lot of hassle from people that were quite nasty about you paying for them to play. So, I don't blame them.
Wait, I don't understand it. Why would they be angry at me because I paid them to play? I paid for the subscription. That's not so bad.
Well, I know. Cool.
Oh, man. Okay. Hold on. Wait. 2 calls at one time? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Edward Mitchell. Molested children. Edward Mitchell.
Shut up. Ugh.
I think that they stopped as well because they wanted to play their own games. I don't think they are actually World of Warcraft people. I think they did it to
hold on, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It makes sense, Yeah, there was this little boy that was living there, and he was running around.
What the hell is going on here? Tiger King, these people have got to start coming up with new stuff. This is getting stupid.
I don't know what's going on.
Go ahead.
Edward Mitchell. Molested children.
Okay, Michelle, I just found out where that's coming from. That's Scarlet Harrier.
There's no phone number shown on the screen yet.
Okay, but listen, that comment that was just made had to do with when I had gotten out of the hospital. That one comment, I remember that. Because she had her kids in Cindy's house, my ex. Cindy wanted them all out of there. and she had the little boy running all around the house. Okay, this is what she was doing in front of adults and everybody all the time. And Cindy told her about it, tell them to stop doing that. You know, it's not right. That's what that was talking about. And the girl's name was Scarlett. I'm still not friends with her. I can't stand her.
Oh my
I think
God.
I think she had something to do with my ex's death. My ex wanted her out of that house, and then all of a sudden my ex ended up dead.
So Scarlett
right.
could be
Scarlett Harriet. Yep.
Scarlett could be the troll.
Yeah, I'm serious.
She's trolling you, Ed.
Yeah, because what happened was her son was still doing that after I came out of the hospital after my ex died. And I went off. I said, listen, Cindy told you about this. Now I'm telling you about this. I had nurses at the time because I had back surgery at the time, and I had visiting nurses come in. Here's a little boy running around the house with nothing on. So I went off like, what are you doing, Scarlett? My ex already told you about that. That is not acceptable. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yep.
So it could be Scarlett.
I think it is. I can't stand that woman. She knows it.
Where does Scarlett live?
I think Newington, Connecticut.
Well, it doesn't even show a phone number. It says no phone number.
Her Harriet was her married name, I think. And then might have changed after. But get this, the guy that Scarlett was going with, his name was Dave. And then Dave started going with Cindy, my ex. Guess what? Within a month, both of them ended up dead. That's true. I swear to God, it's true. Both of them ended up dead. The boyfriend, the ex-husband of Scarlett, and Cindy.
No,
both ended
Scarlett
up dead.
is not Charlotte. Yep. Charlotte's in the UK.
Michelle, I'm talking about Scarlett Harriet.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you know her, Michelle?
Yeah, I know her.
Do you like her?
She's just also known as Sissy Girl. She's been on him long ago.
Yeah. Why is she called Sissy Girl?
Sissy Gal. I don't know where she is now, but she used to be on the show a lot.
She don't want nothing to do with me because she knows that I know.
That she's
what happened to my ex in that house was not coincidental. I'm going to explain to you right now just a minute what happened. Okay. I was in the hospital. Just had back surgery. Saw my ex the night before. She looked fine, and she was asking how I was doing. Okay? And then I said, well, I should be getting out pretty soon. Michelle, I'm trying to explain something. Okay. And then the next morning, my daughter comes in saying that her mommy, meaning Cindy, which was her mother, died last night. And I'm like, died? What happened? Then when I asked questions, she came to pick me up from the hospital, the same girl. She wasn't acting right. She seemed all shriveled up. She didn't seem really acting right at all. But this was one of the girls that was one of her roommates for a long time friend, supposedly, that my ex Cindy wanted out of that house. And see, she was afraid she was going to lose her housing. She lose her son and everything else at that time. There was a lot going on. And then when I got home, I said, something ain't right here. You're telling me that my ex Cindy got up to have coffee. She was fine. Then they found her in the bed, dead. 3 hours later in the bed. What did she die of? Well, she had a heart attack. They never did a coroner. They never looked into her or nothing because they didn't have money for that. Her cousin, nobody had money to do it. But I bet you they would have found some poison in her system or something.
We know what you're up to, Sissy Girl, so stop ringing it.
Listen, though. I asked the people that were there, and they told me that she was fine when she got up for coffee. Went to bed, and they found her dead in the bed. Someone could have poisoned her.
Yep.
And that same guy, Dave, which I told you about, was her ex-husband, which supposedly was having something going on with Cindy, my ex. He turned up dead the same way in the same house. Both the same woman.
He died first.
Yeah.
What did he die of?
Because she was jealous because Cindy was seeing him. I guess they had something going.
Yeah, but
And
what
Cindy
was
also
his,
huh?
what was his cause of death?
Cause of death. What happened was, this is what I was told. They found Cindy unresponsive and dead in the bed. Okay. When I was at the hospital and I said I want to get out of here right away, the cousin was telling me. Okay, and I looked into it. They never had the money to do an autopsy or nothing. The family didn't, so we don't know to this day. They had her body cremated.
That's suspicious. Cremation.
Yeah. I think Scarlett killed her. That's what I think, and Dave too. But I can't prove it. To this day, I still think that. She's afraid of me. That's why she stays away from me. Because I shouldn't say this while I'm in the air, but I won't say it on the air. But Michelle already knows. I've got connections with people no one wants to mess with either.
Right. That's why she's trolling you.
Yep.
More than likely. Well, why also would somebody want to try to destroy my show so bad?
Because it's the only way to get ahead.
That's right. When I was
He
in
knows
Florida,
too much, Michelle. He knows too much.
and when I was in Florida, there was some people that were trying to go after me. To this day, I'm still trying to figure that out. And all of a sudden, it stopped. I think.
Well, I
stopped
definitely do detect foul play. Yeah, it's definitely
very suspicious.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they
why
know. I
East
know.
Hartford police didn't pick up on it either.
You can't do nothing now because her body was cremated. Once it's cremated, you can't. It's all hearsay. You prove nothing. Even John Lennon, who was a celebrity, his body was cremated. So if they ever want to investigate his death, they wouldn't be able to either. Anytime somebody's cremated, they can't. There's nothing I don't think they could do.
Not really.
Yeah. Shit. Wonder why they call her Sissy Girl.
I don't know why schools are so sissy gal. I don't know why.
Sissy.
I wonder if she's actually working around with Noodles. You never know.
I think Noodles has left you alone for a while now. I'm hoping he's gone, moved on.
Yeah.
All I remember is when I was picked up from the hospital that day. I'll never forget her reaction. This girl Scarlett. She was like totally distraught. She was like nervous and shaking. She hardly said 2 words to me. Like when I tried to talk to her, something was going on, and I know for a fact what I witnessed, and that was that Cindy wanted that girl Scarlett out of her house. And Scarlett couldn't get out because if she got out, her son would have been homeless. So you see what I'm saying? Her son was just a little boy at that time.
Wow. Be careful, Ed.
So now the first question I'd like to ask
the reason why
is,
people don't come after me is because the thing is I'm not afraid. And I'm not afraid. I've never been all my life. I have lived with drug dealers that have become friends of mine. I have numbers of drug dealers that are friends of mine. I keep it all secret because it's their business. I have associations with a lot of people that are considered bad people. They're not bad people. They sell drugs because they have to get along to survive. There's nothing wrong with that.
Gotta make a living.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now, what I'd like to ask you question is how we're going to get up the memberships and the subs. If this person is constantly sabotaging the phone calls.
Well, I think now I need to start looking into where this Scarlett is now and try to find her. And boy, am I going to try to find her.
I think she's in the same place in Newington.
I'm going to find her. And when I do, I'm not going to be nasty. I'm not going to be mean. I am going to invite her down here, and I am going to have a face-to-face talk with her.
Do not invite her down.
I'm not afraid of her at all.
He might
I will have a
poison you.
face-to-face conversation with her. I'm serious. And then I'm going to tell her, look, I can't prove nothing because Cindy was cremated, but I know you did something, and I knew it. She knows I know it too. And I'm going to tell her you're damn lucky that I didn't go to the police when I should have when it happened. But so much was going on, and I was sick at that time with my back. I was just out of the hospital. It was too much soaking all at once. And it was done very quickly, you know, the cremation. Her cousin came to the hospital, and I had to sign a paper. Even though we were never married, so she could be cremated. I don't know why I was signing paper, because me and my mother were never married.
Wow.
Oh,
Michelle, if she comes round, if he invites her round, don't drink or eat anything in her presence.
right. But that still doesn't stop from doing something else. Like a stiletto to the ribs.
Yeah, but her thing is poison, so just don't eat or drink anything.
Yeah, she probably wants me dead herself. That's probably what it's all about. She probably just doesn't know exactly how to do it and get away with it, because she knows that I got too many prominent organizations and people involved in the underworld world. They're not bad people, but they'll protect you for your fucking ass. That's for sure, you know?
All right.
Well, here's the problem, guys. If that allegation's true, then why are people constantly allowing her to keep calling my phone number? If she does, unknown number, she's certainly not giving her phone number.
Because she's trying to, Michelle, she's still trying to keep tabs on me. That's why, because she's afraid if somehow that ever gets exposed and proven, she's done.
Ed knows too much.
Yeah. Well, I hung the phone up, so we're not going to have anyone calling anyway at this minute. But,
like I said, the reason why what she's got covering her is there was no autopsy, number one. Number two, didn't really seem like they really cared about doing anything extensive. They just said, okay, I signed the paper and she was cremated, and it just went out. And like I said again, once somebody's cremated, you can't really, it's very hard to prove anything. Whatever I say is all hearsay.
Right.
I don't have any witnesses that this stuff was said, but it was said, and this is what was done, and I was there, and I know, you know?
Yeah.
that's why I'm not going to be cremated. I'm going to become compost.
Yeah, so then we can do a autopsy on you, Michelle, if anything happens.
True. Not that
There
I
is
think most people will
there is
enjoy
a
it.
couple of people. There is a couple of people. One which I won't name his name. I'm going to try to look him up, but he could be considered kind of an eyewitness to what happened that morning. Now that you mentioned it, I should look him up. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't seen him in years, but I'm thinking about looking him up because he's the one I'm telling you about that found my ex in the bed dead that morning, and he's the one that told me about how she had a cup of coffee and she was fine when she got up. So I think I need to get a hold of this man, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Where's Craig? I thought he was coming up.
Yeah, he said he did say he was going to come. Where is he now? Could you call Craig on the phone line?
I'll put the link in
Not
the...
unless I can find a way to turn off the call waiting. I really need to. I got to find a way to turn off the call waiting because it's really irritating. There's got to be a way.
Well, anyway, like I said, talking about this, and then I'll drop it, is that this man I'm telling you about, I'm not going to say his name or none of anybody over there or anything, but he's the only link to the whole situation of that morning, what happened. And yes, he could be brought to court as an eyewitness. And yes, I'm thinking about finding him and doing that.
Wow. See, if you're listening, Sissy, we're on to you.
Well, how are you gonna get the money for an attorney yet?
What's that?
How are you gonna get the money for an attorney?
I don't need an attorney to do that. All I need is his eyewitness accounts of that morning.
Yeah, you do actually, Ed.
And then, even if he did come forward and I did all that, I don't know really what good it would do because it happened so long ago.
Yeah.
There's limitations. That was over 20 years ago already. So I think she knew what she was doing. She knew what she did. She brought it out the right way. But I think she's the one. See, I had people for no reason. I was fined for years. Then all of a sudden, when I was in Florida, I had people hunting me and coming after me and threatening me out of the blue for not even know where the hell they were coming from. I think she put that.
I know there's no
And
statute
it
of
probably
limitations on
stopped
murder.
because they realized they can't mess with me because my dealings with organizations, which I won't mention on this show right now. You know?
Well, the police department's being defunded like there is. There's not going to be any police to investigate either. So that means that he would have to hire his own private attorney.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't think. See, she was nobody special. She was a private person. She was a nobody. If she was a somebody, like even the Kennedys. Look at the Kennedys. They can't even find out who killed the Kennedys to this day. And those were very popular, prominent people. They can't even find out why the girl died at Chappaquiddick on the other brother either. And those were prominent, well-known people. So somebody that doesn't mean nothing at all. There's no money in it for anybody. You're right. I'm kicking a dead horse. She probably figured she won, and I'm just chasing a dead horse. If anything, I'd probably put myself at risk.
Yeah. Yeah. You might not want to bring all this up again.
Or putting Michelle at risk at the same time.
And you, Michelle.
And that's not good because the physical body has to live so I can physically live. So that would do no good if I ended up dead. If the body ends up dead, then I still end up dead.
Michelle, this is before we've known each other for over 25 years. This is before you even knew me. This is like, this shit happened in the year this happened. Maybe we did the year 2000. Actually, no, yeah.
You and I were known each other for 10 years at the time.
2005 when it happened, when my ex died. And they said, they came to the hospital and said she had a heart attack. They told me they wanted me to sign the paper so they could just cremate her and cut and dry it shut. No questions, nothing. And that was it.
Well,
Hi, Jen. Is that Jennifer? Here's the link in case you need it. Boom.
Yeah, that's Jennifer J. Yeah.
I've missed Jennifer.
You know, I'm kind of surprised, like, for some reason, my daughter doesn't seem like she wants to be involved with my life in any way. And I think it has to do more, there's more to it than when I was staying there the last time. I don't know what it is. Maybe she was threatening, I don't know. Maybe she was threatening, I don't know about it. I don't know. But I mean, when I was in the hospital, I got a call, how you doing, Dad? Nothing to do, I was in the hospital. My health was not too good at all that I could.
Jennifer J is already coming on. Okay.
I'm trying to say something here. Am I still being heard?
Where's my cursor?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, on
yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. That was kind of weird, too. I haven't heard nothing from her at all.
That is weird. Are you hospital.
Yes, she did. She knew that I was not doing too good healthy wise. Because she was thinking about coming up for Father's Day this past June. Then I got a hold of her through emails, telling her that I was very sick, that I might have to go to the hospital. I ended up in the hospital. Then when I was in the hospital, I tried to get a hold of her. She never returned none of my emails, none of my questions, nothing. She's still ignoring me like I don't exist.
That's terrible.
I don't know. Devil one of her sis you could have gone after your daughter. I don't know. That's a good question.
Michelle, you even know it. Remember? Because I think Jennifer called you and said she was going to try to come up. Remember that?
Yeah.
Before I went to school, yeah. And then that's the last I heard of her.
Wow. Hi, Jennifer, the other Jennifer.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, I missed you. How have you been?
I've been fine.
Good.
You look like one of my exes, Gail Machado from Manchester.
She lives in Newington now.
She does. She looks just like Gail Machado from Manchester. Yeah.
Jennifer's an artist. She does some excellent pictures.
Skater's coming on now. Oh, man. Go ahead.
Ed,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Who's the caller?
The caller is you.
Michelle, is there someone on the phone?
Yeah, there's someone on the panel right now.
Who?
Edward. How you doing, Skynet?
Hey, Edward. The guy that said wrap it up to Michelle earlier.
Glennis was smoking her bong.
No, I'm cleaning it out.
Oh, she's cleaning it out.
Ed, would you like things better if maybe you had a little bit of marijuana in your system?
Well, actually, I've been pretty, since I started feeling better, I took up light beer, which has got less alcohol in it. And I get just a little bit of tingle, a little bit of a buzz. I don't get drunk. And I haven't smoked because I had some kind of a problem with my lungs, I think. I don't know. I was having trouble breathing when I was in the hospital. I don't know what it was. They never really told me. I'm doing better with that now. But during the heat wave, I was having a little bit of trouble.
What about eating it? Would you?
Paul coming on now. Let's get Paul on here. Where is the cursor? There it is.
Oh.
Go ahead, Paul. Hi, Paul's setting up right now. Go ahead, Paul.
Good evening, guys. How's it going?
Good evening.
I heard someone saying something about getting drunk and smoking marijuana, so I figured I'd jump in and join the festivities.
Well, we don't have on here yet is Craig, and I did send the link out to him, but he didn't answer it yet.
Everyone's having a good Friday weekend.
Yeah, it's really nice around here tonight. It's nice and cool. Got the fan.
Yeah.
It's not hot and humid like the last few days.
Yeah, it's really nice to open the windows up a bit and get some fresh air in the house. I know what you mean. It's very nice out.
Hey, were you the one that was interested in the medieval gatherings?
No, I like Gathering of the Juggalos.
Maybe it was Skynet then. One of you guys.
Skynet was,
Yeah, perhaps.
As was I.
Well, I wanted to tell Skynet if he's still there, if he can hear me. But
he's here. He's on their panel. He's called the clown.
Yeah.
He's here.
They're having one of the hugest medieval fair festival in the country in Lebanon, Connecticut. It's every weekend from September, first weekend in September, I believe, or right after Labor Day, all the way through till the first. It's a month, goes on for a month every weekend to the first weekend of September. Medieval Festival in Lebanon, Connecticut.
Boner.
That sounds cool. Renaissance Fair. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, Lebanon, Connecticut. Supposed to be one of the largest in the country.
You're breaking up a
What
bit,
about-
Stan.
What about the regular carnival?
What about the Fireman's Carnival that's coming up? Are you guys going to be attending that? The
Yeah,
end of August?
probably. I haven't been there like 3, 4. No, I've been about 5 years the last time for me. So I didn't go last year because I was sick. So I'll be going this year. Yeah.
I believe Michelle is planning on going and perhaps, streaming the event for us and sharing the activities, the festivities, the fun. So yeah, we're looking forward to
Because
that.
of the music at the beer garden, we'd have to go ahead and put on
I'd
Twitch.
love to see you in the beer garden. Let you loose in the beer garden.
No. Michelle just said that we can't hear the music at the beer garden. I just played like 3 hours of music, Michelle. What are you talking about?
On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah,
Stan.
on YouTube. Yeah, just
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit
background.
ago, right before you went live.
Yeah, it's background
3
music,
hours.
Michelle. YouTube doesn't care about background music. People go to events all the time with music in the background, and as long as it's not the priority focus of your stream, you'll be
But that's the
completely
thing.
fine.
Like my music was the focus. and
Yeah.
there's
Correct.
No problem.
Correct. Skynet did.
Hours.
Right.
Right.
I did 3 hours of music, Michelle. Right.
Yeah,
up
but you're
in
not
front.
monetized. I am.
It should make no difference. I mean, either you are or you're
Oh,
not.
I
They're
don't
going to cut you out.
know. I wish
I
I would.
see monetized people playing music all the
Yeah,
time.
Rosie,
Okay,
okay.
I'll be back, guys.
All right, bud. Yeah, look at Rosie's stream right now. She's probably got music going on right now. Michelle's Friday night. She's probably cooking, listening to music, taking song requests.
Nah, she's
live.
in the hot tub right now. Got her
Oh,
titties
she's
out.
in the hot tub. Okay.
Got her titties out, Michelle.
So when are we gonna play World of Warcraft again?
We're not. We're not going to play World of Warcraft again. It's going to be forever.
Yeah, I need a new computer,
Why?
Michelle. Yeah.
And why is
You're
that
gonna-
exactly? Because you got mad because the people got mad because I was paying for your memberships?
No, because like we had that little bit of time. It was like 3 or 4 months.
Right.
And now we want to do something different. We want to see something different. I mean, that's really old content. You got to think big.
Yeah. Well, how about 8 hours worth of premiere coming up on Sunday at 4 o'clock?
No, I'm already, Michelle. I'm not gonna lie. I already thumbs downed it. I'm not gonna watch the American Truck
That
Simulator.
is insane that you played for 8 hours and
Yeah,
you didn't even
It
think
was
to go
actually over
live.
several days, actually, but they put them together.
Yeah, the trip should have took you like 3. I don't know, how
That
you
could
got
have
up.
been- That could have been like 3 or 4 videos then, Michelle. I mean, why would you?
Yeah,
leave it
you're
at
starting it,
hours?
Michelle. You're starting it at 9 o'clock at night. It won't be done till like 5 in the morning. I mean, that's a long time.
Let me ask you a question about the game. It seems like the game obviously doesn't play in real time. It plays like faster 10 in real time. How fast is game time versus real time?
Never paid attention. I think it's like every second is considered a minute in the game. So 1 second equals 60 seconds in the game, I believe. I'm not really sure. I never really looked at the time. Paid much attention to it.
What are you eating, Jen?
Oh, a candy.
Candy. What flavor? What kind of candy?
Uzu. Boner.
Michelle's got a boner. What, you got any nose candy, Jennifer?
No.
Suck it.
No. That's all right. Damn, that was a hot mix right there. That was like, Michelle, you should just have that pop up every time you get like a donation or something. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right. Still there, Michelle? Oh, okay,
Yeah, I'm
you're
right here
moving.
listening.
You're moving. All right. What'd you have for dinner tonight? What
It's
nutritional
cooking it
dessert?
now. I don't know when it's going to be ready exactly. It's almost ready.
What is he? What's he making?
Hot dogs and corn on the cob, and I think
Oh shit!
he wanted to make kielbasa for himself. So
Oh, you're eating good tonight.
Why don't you like kielbasa? I've never had it, but isn't it just sausage?
Yeah.
it is sausage. So
You don't like it?
So I would love to watch you eat 2 meatballs and a kielbasa.
No. I don't eat.
How about that corn on the cob? Can we watch you butter it up and then just strip it? I'd love to watch you eat that corn on the cob.
I don't know why that one person was saying the way of a corn and come up my ass. That's disgusting.
Oh,
What's the matter, Jane?
I took a nice picture, and my bloody fucking thumb is in the way.
Oh man, I hate when that happens. I thought you had too much candy at first. You were getting ready to get sick.
Are
Or
you
something.
eating hash candy? What kind of candy? Has that got drugs in it?
No,
It's not cannabis candy, not THC candy.
I already had that a few hours ago.
Unfortunately, we don't have any local suppliers of that in Connecticut right now.
We know how you Canadians love your weed.
What?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I love my weed too, Jennifer. I must be Canadian.
It has to be after the bills are paid because
Ed coming back? Where's that at?
Have you seen the stream where Jennifer gets stoned on her stream?
Oh yeah, I remember.
It is hilarious.
I watched that one live. Yeah, we watched.
Knew Jennifer before she smoked weed. She was all like, "Oh, it went legal now. Now I can try it."
Yep.
Didn't you have to tell your mom off and tell her?
I'm not gonna walk over 50 minutes just to get
Yeah, I
to
remember that.
weed.
I remember when Jennifer smoked weed. Smoked a joint on her stream for the first time.
Where are you from, Jennifer?
That's way too bloody long to walk, guys. I couldn't even walk the crossroads.
They haven't found out who did.
Jennifer's from the Yukon in Canada, Ed.
Really? I can't believe she looks almost exactly like this girl at my ex. Her name was Gail Machad. She looked exactly. It's kind of weird how people have lookalikes. Really?
A looky-likey.
And maybe it's her twin.
No, I didn't have one.
You don't got a twin, Jennifer?
Nope.
Well, Ed found her.
Jennifer, if you ever had the opportunity to be in a threesome, would you take it?
With two women? Yes.
Who would it be? Who would your choices be?
Threesome
two
with
of the
who?
biggest busted lady alive.
You like them heavy titted, heavy chested.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I got a question. I'm pretty. I like to ask a female this question, being a man. Okay, what do women look for? I'm talking about attractiveness, physical attractiveness.
I'll be back. I gotta plug the phone
of a
into the
man.
charger.
What do you think they look for as far as looks?
Oh, man,
Funny how
Do
Michelle doesn't want to
you
get
think they like big
part in
men,
this
small
question.
men, muscle men?
Actually, I'm a
She knows
lesbian, and I don't like men.
I kind of don't go. I go if somebody can make me laugh. I like people that are funny.
You said physically attractive. I think you said physically attractive though. Do you like a
Yeah, I'm talking about physical.
like a man with a beard?
The women.
No,
I'm not really, I don't mind. I guess I don't like real short men.
Oh, we can play that song now.
Jennifer.
Short man song. You know, one hit one
Small
from 1980?
people like small people. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't like anyone shorter than me, but I'm 5'2", so I mean it's very hard to find anyone shorter than me.
You're not dating Cyrax then, because he's.
I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but I seem to think that as far as women's perspective,
Cyrax has a chance.
As far as a women's perspective about how they look at men, as far as handsomeness or good lookingness to them, I think it's different than what men look for in women. I just think it's different. I mean, men want good looking women. Yeah, I mean, me, personality matters too, but I'm open to basically to all different types, shapes, and sizes. But I'm talking about in general. I think that men are looking for knockout women look.
Yeah, I don't really care what they have to say. I just tune women out,
like
nod,
an actress or
and I don't really give a fuck.
But whereas women, I don't think they look as much at looks as much in men. as much as a whole. That's what I think. But
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are,
I mean, they
don't
have
know.
to make me laugh. Funniness is very important.
We're looking for the right person, Ed. But we're not as, at least many of us, are not over focused on how big
yeah,
your organ is.
personality, right? We're just trying to fuck. I agree, Michelle.
I
don't
just
care
want
about
to make
that.
sure you got 3 holes.
Yeah, a hole's a hole. All I need is a little eating, and I'm happy. 2 tits, a hole, and a heartbeat. That's all you need.
See, they're sexual, Ed. That's all they care about is
Yeah,
sex.
I just want to bust a nut and.
I
go to
don't
sleep.
think I think Ed's got older than you guys, and
Yeah.
I think he cares more about other things than sex.
Well, that's Ed's problem.
Well, I don't know. I'm just
Like
saying.
what, Ed? What do you care about?
What do you look for in a woman, Ed?
I like to. I haven't had a relationship now in almost 4 years, at least.
That's not long, really.
Well,
Not too bad.
he died. That's for-
Twice, 56 years.
Oh wow. Jennifer, you've had to have some type of relationship, though. I know you haven't said you haven't had sexual intercourse, but you've had to have some type of relationship with someone, right? I mean,
It's not with my mom.
What was that?
Like
I didn't catch.
I like middle-aged.
You asked.
I like middle-aged, younger to middle-aged women. Somebody in their 50s would be okay, or even age doesn't matter that much if you're compatible either. But I tend to like the younger women because I think that they're more simpletons. And I think they have a chance to, in a lot of ways, learn from older. That's why a lot of them go with older men because they can learn from us and improve on a lot of stuff they're having problems with that we might know more about than they do. I think that's why a lot of younger women are starting to go with older men. It seems
Well,
like.
I think those younger women that go with older men probably go with older men that are very rich.
Right.
a sugar
Like
daddy.
their
Yeah.
retirement when they die.
So you like them young and ignorant, and fair enough. To each his own. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're drinking age enough, I guess it's all right.
I mean, have you tried any dating sites, Ed?
Yeah, I had I was on a couple of dating sites. Then they want you to pay money all at once. Like, there's even no free sites no more. Like,
So
And,
there's gotta be. What about like farmers only or like
I have some
J-Date?
free sites.
There you go.
Oh, Michelle knows.
Sean, when are you gonna make a profile, dating profile?
You can go to mingle2.com. That's free.
It'd be a good content
what?
for you.
Do what now?
Mingle. What's the website, Michelle?
Mingle2. And that one's called Date Hookup.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I suppose you could try out Tinder as well if you really
Tapping
wanted
in.
to.
So
Yeah.
I just use your show, Michelle, if I want to do like internet dating, but it usually doesn't end well.
Michelle, I think the phones have been off long enough. Let's go ahead and turn them on. You've got all of us here to help you out. Go ahead and turn those phones on.
Sounds like a great idea. Great idea, Michelle. It's Friday night. We got Ed here. What a nice, rare occasion. Ed, it's nice to have you join
Yeah,
us
it's
tonight.
great to have you here, Ed.
It's nice to have you with us
thank
tonight.
you. I'm glad to hear people helping
What in the-
Back off with the noise, guys.
Sounds like AIDS. What is that?
Now, by the way, how are you two co-waiting on this stupid thing off?
It's not bad on here, Ed. If you just gotta, everybody gets trolled, and they trolled me the other week terribly.
Just gotta go with the flow.
Just gotta ignore it. Someone was gonna murder me last week. They said.
Oh shit.
I'm
Where
gonna
are you from, anyways?
Wow.
You're
Are
still
you
here.
from the Baltimore area?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Then you must be. Do you follow sports?
No,
No, not at all. None of the
No.
sports, huh?
no,
She likes cricket and rugby.
I do actually.
Yeah, well,
Ed, Michelle told us that your boner started working again.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty messed up, and yeah, that's true. I mean,
you're back in the game.
That is
I don't know. I
good
think
news.
I had a really bad hernia, is what I think, because it was like swollen all the way down from the top around my stomach all the way down. And then the swelling just went away. Everything got better. I think I had a
That's
hernia.
awesome, man. I think having that nurse come in and help a little bit with that as well, and that little hot nurse come help you out every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get like different hand jobs every week? Like new ladies come in?
Still waiting to figure out how to turn off the call waiting on this Google
Is it the
Voice.
same nurse every week, Ed, or do you get a different one?
No, nurses aren't coming in anymore. They said I don't need nurses. I'm well enough. I don't need nurses right now. I told my doctor.
Jerk yourself now.
He calls me like every couple of weeks, wondering how I'm doing. Keep a check with me. She wants me to go to a heart specialist yet. I haven't done yet because I'm feeling all right. But I guess
Cardiologist. Yeah.
Cardiologist. Yeah.
Well, you should do that because you might not feel that there's a problem there, but it might be there. So you should get that checked.
They'll probably want to give you a stress test. It's called a stress test. Make you run on a treadmill. To see what you're.
They did that a couple of years ago when I was in Florida.
Years ago, Ed.
Oh, okay.
Years ago.
But my thing is, I got an irregular heartbeat. I don't even know if I have that now or not because I don't feel it. But you don't feel it all the time either.
Yeah, you never know. Never know.
Somebody was saying they missed you, and I can't think who it was now, but they missed the poop updates.
What?
Somebody said it today. I'm talking to someone in the side chat.
Oh.
We all miss skunk.
So how did your biopsy come out?
Well, I've got
Your
my results.
biopsy.
I've got
How did-
results, but I don't know what they mean. I was hoping to talk to Brian, but he didn't get back to me. I've got an appointment on Monday to go through them with the doctor, but I mean, I know what they say, but I don't understand.
Gotta keep us in suspense for a few days.
Well, I don't know what they mean.
Right.
That's why I've been saying, Brian, I need to talk to you.
No,
I need to
Deborah,
talk to you.
please. I never thought about a trucker dating website.
Here you go, Michelle. You can have like
But
a
there is a guy
boyfriend.
downstairs that has a tractor probably for sale.
You guys want to hear something interesting?
Yeah.
I found out, changing the subject a little bit, but Michelle and me were talking about some stuff the other night. Well, it turns out that the whole automotive industry is getting turned upside down because there's such demand for cars, type of cars that have passed over the last 50 to 60 to 70 years ago, that now they got these classic car dealers got to scramble to get the parts they've got companies coming out to make reproductions and everything. It's like we're going backwards on a lot of stuff. 8-tracks is another thing. That's electronics. They're coming back big time. It's weird. Old stuff's coming back. Yeah.
8-track is coming back.
8-tracks is coming back.
I'm incoming.
Hello.
We got a call.
An unknown, so I don't know who this one is.
That's fine.
My daughter, statutory rape when she was only 12 years old.
What's that, Ed?
I talk about it, and she still doesn't want me to talk about it.
Another
Yeah,
message.
that's true. I heard that recording. That's true. I did say that. My daughter was molested when she was 12 years old.
Yes, statutory
by my
rape.
ex's-
But it wasn't by Ed,
one of my
though.
ex's roommates.
Oh, that's
right.
awful.
I'm not ashamed to say that because it happened. I should be ashamed. I am ashamed of the whole thing, but it happened.
No,
And then I
you're
went there and found the guy dating my daughter's cousin.
Should have called the cops on him.
Should have. Yep.
It's kind of messy. He did do jail time for it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he went to jail for that.
Oh, good.
Her uncle and her mother pressed charges. The guy spent at least 7 years in jail for that.
Oh, good. Well,
Yeah.
Jennifer, have you ever had a girlfriend, even like for a little while?
Well, yeah, in school, like everybody else.
Hmm.
That's why I didn't work out 2015 when I went down there, because when I saw that guy in that house and I heard that, I could not accept that. I had to leave. So I wanted to kill that man, honestly. I could not even be around that. No, no, no. And I still don't like Heather, which is her cousin, because I can't believe that she would have made such a boneheaded decision like that in her freaking life. And the girl has never had her own house of her own rent of her own. She's been counting on her mother, her stepmother. Then she counted on my ex. Then she counted on my daughter now. She never had a house of her own, a rent of her own to this day. I don't get along with Heather. That's my daughter's cousin. That's why we don't speak to this day, I think, most of it. Yeah.
Ed, is your daughter, is she doing well for herself?
She is. I'm proud of that.
Got a job and everything?
Yeah, she is management for her company. Last I knew, it's a gas station company, convenience store company. Yeah, she's doing good with that. She helps take care of the kids good.
That's
But
great.
I'm really amazed. Aside all this stuff that went on, her mother dying and everything else, persevered. She went through it.
What a mom
I think
dial.
she might see me like I'm like a dark horse. Stuff that she doesn't want to really try to bring, out or around, because I'm negative. She's positive, and I can see that,
Yeah. What did her mom dial?
I told you they found her dead. They said,
oh, that was her mom. Oh,
yeah, that was her
okay.
mom. Yes, found
Oh,
her
I didn't
dead
know
in her bed, and they said, okay, it's a heart attack. When they went in there, one of her roommates told me when I talked to him, Ed, they said, I was hysterical. Like, what the hell happened here? Well, they said she had a heart attack. He was like shocked himself. And then he explained how she just got up for a cup of coffee. She looked fine. And that whole thing don't make no sense. I can go
One
over
thing
it
that people don't
over,
realize
but-
is that Cindy was also overweight too.
Oh.
Yeah, Michelle, all at once like that. She looked fine earlier in the day, and all of a sudden she's dead.
How old was she?
She was at that time. She was, I think, in her very late 40s.
Well, I mean, that's young for a heart attack.
Yep. She was a little bit overweight. She was seeing a doctor for it.
Strange.
Yeah.
Did she do any drugs? Drink a lot of alcohol?
No, she didn't
Smoke?
even. She gave all that stuff up. All the drinking, any kind of. No, she didn't. No, as far as I knew, anyway, she wasn't. No.
Very sad.
It is.
So,
I just found my favorite 80 female singer passed away this week.
Yeah,
Olivia Newton.
Olivia Newton.
Yeah. Do you see my special drawing I did?
Yeah. I didn't know that was her.
It was the younger.
Oh, okay.
We're down to 1,233 subs, guys.
What do you mean down, Michelle? 1,000. You're doing great.
Yep. Good. Well, you haven't even been going live, Michelle. You're only getting the morning audience. So people are probably unsubbing and going and doing other things.
Morning shows have been doing pretty good overall. Yeah.
Yeah, but not everyone can do the morning shows.
Maybe we'll do another one tomorrow, show from the mood, right?
We're down to 5 active members currently. Right
Michelle.
now. What?
Maybe we'll do another one tomorrow if I'm in the mood. Tomorrow's Saturday. Maybe we'll do another one tomorrow.
We do have no. We have one tomorrow night also.
Woo! Excellent.
Good.
Yeah. Make sure you're here, Jennifer.
Oh yeah. By the way, here in the Yukon, on the 15th, that's Monday, we have our national holiday. We call it Yukon Day.
Talk about University of Connecticut.
It's about the Klondike Gold Rush and how old we are as a territory.
Wow. How excellent.
So it looks like all the trolls are leaving now, which is good.
You haven't had many trolls tonight, Michelle. I think it's been a very good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. As I said, they're all leaving. That's why they're all unsubbing, because they realize it ain't worth it.
Yeah, for one thing, I spoke up. I think that had something to do with it too.
You gotta ignore them, Ed. Like, I honest to God, last week somebody said, I'm gonna come and kill you tonight. I said, well, I'm going out later, so what time are you planning on killing me? I mean, you just gotta take it with a pinch of salt. Don't give a shit about them.
You know, I might just consider just getting rid of YouTube and just go to another platform, honestly, because it's not like I don't want to get.
You know, I shouldn't say
never
this
gonna
on
happen.
air, but you
Never
know
gonna
what?
happen.
Say who? But me and Michelle, because I can't say it on the air, but me and Michelle are already protected anyways here. I don't think I need to say who. That we are. He's known us for years and years, and me and Michelle, he sees us like almost like family. So we're set, you know. We're protected. I'm talking about our landlord. Fuck it, I'll say it. My landlord.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. He sees me and Michelle like family. He does. Both of us.
Well, he's a bit of a wanker not getting you a new fridge.
How often does he have you guys over for dinner?
Well, we had him over a few times.
I'm sure.
Yeah, did, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. He's really a decent guy. I'm serious. I've seen a lot of people in my lifetime. Again, people with money that have more than other people that don't have much. He used to take me out when I was younger. I used to go to, he took me to, when I had a car when I was driving younger, and he had a car. And he used to take me to these bars, and we used to talk when I was younger. And, you know, for years, it really bothered me. Me and him had a falling out because of my ex-girlfriend that lived upstairs here next to me. But then I finally got that worked out. And I felt really bad about some of the stuff I said to him because I didn't mean it. It was just stuff that was going on, you know, because he really didn't like, I guess, my ex-girlfriend that much anyway. So, you know.
Now, the reason why I was saying this is I'm thinking about walking away from YouTube. It's just like the other YouTubers have said. I just can't seem, because my channel's so small, it just can't get subscribers. It just doesn't have the ability to get the subscriber counts up.
Actually,
my channel is shadow banned. You can't even. That's the first problem. Is we can't get new
actually,
subs.
I don't care if I have subscribers or not. As long as the subscribers like me, that's it.
And you got a car?
No, I don't have.
Skynet, you got a car?
He's got a truck.
Okay. Any of you guys we talked to, you got a car to get around?
No.
What are you asking for?
Well, come September, there's a lot of really, really, really big and good country fairs going on.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Huh?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm listening. I'm not really.
They have beer gardens and they're really good. Some really good big country fairs going on in Connecticut come September, October. Actually, yeah.
We are actually on the 15th. That's Monday. You know, and later on in Dawson City, we have our annual outhouse place.
Let me ask you guys a question back to what I was saying is how do we get the subscribers back that we need, the good subscribers, the ones that we want?
I mean, you stopped giving a shit, I would say. You haven't been, it's like you didn't care, Michelle. I don't know what.
Up for a minute, I'll be right back.
Well, then how? Well, we couldn't do much. which is
Well,
true.
I guess the heat or whatever it was, or whatever's going on, I don't know. But like Skynet said, you went and you fixed something today. Usually you'd make a video on it. You didn't even make a video
We
on you
did.
fixing
Actually,
it.
just didn't finish uploading it yet.
Oh, okay.
Because
You know, it's like you've been missing in action.
well, last time I was missing an extra over at Patty's house, I had a lot of subs. What happened to that?
I think you're just forcing the content, Michelle. Maybe you stream every other day instead of every day and get some topics to talk
I do
about.
a morning show every day, guys.
Right. Yeah, that's the point. That you have nothing to talk about. You just go live. You have no topics. You have no content. I'm saying maybe take a break, go every other day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Get some
Then you
topics
guys are
to talk
bitching I'm not
about.
live either. So then I'll be still screwed.
That's
No.
true. You've got loads of subs, Michelle. I don't know why you're moaning. You got more subs than any of us. Look what Dab said.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, you got over 1,000 subs, Michelle. What's the problem?
We also got to get the subs. We also got to get the memberships up too on Patreon.
Well, start posting stuff on Patreon. You
You're
never
not
change it.
offering anything. Yeah. Why would anyone want to?
By the way, Patreon is thinking of trying something similar to Netflix, where you can get a membership and then try it for a month, and then if you don't delete it, they just go ahead and start charging a card, which I think is a pretty interesting idea.
Yeah.
Maybe get you guys on a $10 a month membership.
No, thank you.
I'm not interested, Michelle. You never post anything in your Patreon worth $10. You never update it. It's been the same for a year now.
I know, because we haven't done any Silvermoon radio. Because,
well, I mean, you got to offer something that you don't offer anywhere else. That's why people would go to the Patreon. Anyone can sit and watch a Silvermoon radio in Discord or Twitch. What do you offer on Patreon that you can't find anywhere else? That's
Like your coffee cups. Your coffee cups is a good idea. You subscribe at Patreon, you get a coffee cup. There you go.
Yeah, but you have to offer something as well that you can't get somewhere else for free.
Well, yeah, but it with her logo on it.
No, but I'm saying as far as the Patreon goes. you
Yeah,
have to
like
offer
I'm a
something.
patron and I'm a member, but I don't get anything different than somebody who's not a member gets. Because, I mean, I'm just doing it to support Michelle. I'm not actually doing it to get anything. Whoa, get that
spam spammer site. Let's get rid of these guys.
Yeah.
I got it.
I mean, that's kind of the point, though, of having like a Patreon or a membership is to get content that's not available to the public, though. I mean, as far as as my understanding of it, I don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, as I say,
Well, we lost the World of Warcraft gameplay. That was a major reason I was really enjoying that. And then everybody just walked away from that.
Well, Michelle, you can play that game anytime you want. There's nothing stopping you
I'm
from
trying to get a new
firing
group
the game up.
together, but it's not going to be easy to get a new group together in September.
Well, you could have Vapor, whatever his name is. What?
Yeah, Vapor.
Where's he
Vapor and Cuckoo.
There you go.
I haven't even seen him in the stream.
The game got boring.
Yeah, it's probably it's summertime. I know he likes to go hiking and do stuff outside. He's probably just taking advantage of the the weather.
Yeah.
He lives in
Yeah, but he said he does want to play in the winter. He just said he wouldn't consider playing in late September, though.
There you go. It's not too far off.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I play other games, and the World of Warcraft just seems so slow and drawn out. And, I don't know. Not really.
It's an old game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're updating the new Dragonflight. They're going to be using some new models to upgrade some of the cities. Like, for example, Silvermoon might be finally get some new models to look better.
But it sounds like they got bored of it.
Sounds like Ed's as bored as we are.
No, you want to go
Never
check the
came back.
food.
What's he doing right now, Robert?
What's he going in the bathroom? I can't really tell. I got the green
What's
screen.
he doing?
Just use your nose. Just have a whiff, Michelle.
Ask Ed if he's coming back, Michelle.
What's that picture of?
That's Ed.
Looks like a demon. So I'm talking about the pictures.
What's that
Close on.
splitty thing?
It's his fuck hole. Glory hole. Where he keeps his wallet. Or its wallet. I don't know what the fuck gender it is. I'm not here to decide that.
No. Anyway,
What made that?
we do have a morning show tomorrow.
What time?
The usual 10.
What time?
And then the night show
PM?
at 7. That's the regular times.
Usually when I'm asleep.
Right. She always does it when Jennifer's asleep. Way to think of your fucking guess, Michelle.
Did you say 10 p.m.?
10
My
a.m.
time.
That's 8 a.m. for Jennifer, though, unfortunately.
So it's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's too early.
Yeah, it's amazing you're awake right now, Michelle. Aren't you usually sleeping from 4 to midnight? It's
But we
amazing
will
you're
be
up.
here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. as well.
That's good.
That's about
Michelle, can we do a dinner stream?
And the
tomorrow?
premiere
That's about
will
5
be on Sunday for 8 hours.
You want to try some wine, Michelle? Want to have some wine tomorrow?
I didn't have any money to buy wine, unfortunately. I got
Do you need money to buy wine tomorrow?
Here, you could do a very simple way. Tell Ed something and he will whine all day on Facebook. So you got your wine. And
Oh, I took the 10 bucks. You can put that towards one.
Speak.
That's rude.
I remember one time I made love on the backseat of a car.
How many of you guys ever made love in the back seat of a car?
I have.
I never anywhere.
All right, guys, it's just time to wrap it up.
Hi, Audrey. There's somebody in your side chat new.
Wow, you just got
They've got a
a new
wrench.
viewer, but you're leaving.
Well, they've got a wrench, so they're not new.
Oh, by the way, somebody asked me about what ways I do those pictures, like those emoji pictures. The ones I do now are the ones built into the phone. The ones I used to do was something called Bit Emoji, which is different.
You need a site to convert the image? I mean,
No.
You
So
don't?
it's built and featured to my phone. Emojis using my face on them.
Hey, Michelle. You there, Michelle?
What?
Yeah, hey, welcome
I'm
back,
taking
Ed.
a chance on that transformer for $20. The guy said it's got a new
what?
cord.
Is it a
Don't do
Decepticon?
that.
Now he's here on the panel.
The 175 watt one.
Yeah, I made him an offer of $20 for it.
Is it an Autobot or a Decepticon?
No, it's an original. It's an original, but it looks in real good shape. The guy said it works. So.
Don't
Optimus
spend your
Prime?
money on toys.
Optimus
Why are
Prime?
you laughing at that thing?
Michelle, you think that's a good price? I do.
You think
Yeah.
20 bucks for a
175
toy trade?
watts. 175 watts would be fine.
What?
I don't. You wanted to know if 175 watts was going to be enough for the train. I said yes.
I don't know. When you put the other end, you need more power than that.
My trains are 60 and 70 years old. That's why they take so much power.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. That's why the electric bill. They do want to know, Ed, why you can't help with the electric bill. I would like to ask that question, I guess. Since we all know the air conditioner is both being used for both of us.
These old trades. Yeah, that's a good question.
Good question.
Because I've already given out hundreds of dollars in food stamps toward the house, and you save the rest for yourself, Michelle. You don't use your food stamps on me. So
Actually,
I
I have.
so I figured that covers it every month. You said you only wanted $50, and I go way over that. Last time I bought food was like $300 and some dollars.
Damn.
And then I asked her what she wants, or you, Michelle, what you want on that order also every time. And I pay for the fees and all that one, because you have to pay every time they deliver, the fees and everything, and I take care of all that too. So I think I'm good where that goes.
What do you guys think?
I think that I'm sorry, Ed, but I do
gotta
think
make
it
another
would
drink.
contribute towards the bill because she can't pay bills with food stamps, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't get any deal on my rent. I still got to pay 400 clams in my situation, and I didn't get no raises on my Social Security, so mine didn't go up.
Yeah,
So
but to be fair, Ed, that's not Michelle's
You know what I'm saying? It should go by your income. And friends should understand that. She gets twice as much as I do anyway. I don't demand anything out of her.
Just
You know what I'm
remember
saying?
one thing, Ed, the memberships are down, the donations are down.
Michelle, you agreed to that. She agreed to it when I moved in here. And the landlord said, okay, you're fine with everything, right? And she said, yes. So my utilities are included.
And
with my
remember, the utility,
That's where it works.
the memberships are down, the donations are down.
It doesn't make any difference, Michelle. We're talking
The
about
advertising
the bill
is not making a ton of money.
Well, Michelle, what would you do if you didn't have YouTube? Would you still be able to live? I mean, you're not depending upon YouTube to live, are you?
No, for me, no. That's why I got canceled.
Michelle, Jennifer, I'm not talking to you. I'm asking Jennifer. I'm asking Michelle. If you didn't have YouTube, Michelle, would you not be able to pay
the
bills?
YouTube does help pay for a lot of the bills. A lot of it.
So what you say?
Michelle?
Full-time
You only
job
got
or a
when you were doing
part-time?
good on YouTube, Michelle. When she was doing good on it, she only got roughly $100 a month off of that extra.
Yeah, I mean, I feel she uses
That's
it.
fine. I mean, there's nothing against that. She's making her own money. But I mean, in the first place, is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, I don't think
So you people understand this, okay? When I moved in here, we had a meeting with the landlord. He agreed that the utilities, and Michelle agreed to it. My utilities was included, and I was going to pay $400 to the landlord, and she agreed to it. And let the bills.
I didn't quite agree to it, but I didn't have much of a choice because Jimmy said that's what he said.
I don't know, Michelle, quiet for a minute. In the first place, I don't like paying money on other people's bills. I just never was that way. It's her bill. She pays it. It's in her name.
It's
Okay?
actually both.
Maybe you don't think it's right. That's just the way I think. I'm sorry, but
I mean,
that's
It's called shared rent.
you
You
use
guys
the
share the rent.
Yeah.
Share the electricity.
Yeah, you use the electricity though, right? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but look, I don't use that much electricity. I really don't.
Oh, come
If I
on,
was
Ed.
here, if you was here
Ed.
by yourself,
Well, do you
it
try?
would be the same usage.
Oh,
How
Yeah,
much am I
you
using
got
electricity?
I don't know about
Come
You
on.
got the light on. You got your laptop.
No. I make
stereo on.
sure. I always make
You
sure
got your
that
toy
I leave.
trains running. You got your toy cars running. All your shit's electric, bud. And you just said it uses a
And
lot
of course, during the
electricity.
heat wave, we had 3 fans going,
Because it's old.
plus an air conditioner.
I just said that the electric bill was agreed upon when I moved in here, and I already talked to the landlord about it twice already. And he wants Michelle to knock it off and stop bothering me about that because she makes twice as much money per me than a month anyways. So if she's really a friend, she wouldn't be conning me for a lousy $50 when she really doesn't need it.
And I think you're missing the
Sorry,
point
you
Michelle
don't
tried to
need
point
it in
out.
the first place. What do you
Michelle
do with
explain
your-
something.
No, what do you do with your money when you
Ed,
get
hold
it?
on a minute.
Run to McDonald's?
Stop. Let me talk. Okay. First of all, Michelle does use the money from YouTube to help offset the expenses. The
I really
money
don't
is
want to
good. The
discuss
money
this
is
no
drying
more.
up.
The discussion's closed in my. That's it. It's closed.
not
I
very
pay
fair.
landlord to live here separately on my own rent rate, and lights are included. So that's what I do, and that's the way it is.
Michelle
To
doesn't
me, it's not worth. To me, it's not worth me to pay any more than $400 to live here. It's
You
just
couldn't
not.
find anywhere else cheaper than that, though, Ed.
Oh, it's a really good deal.
And where would you go?
Yeah, I mean, where can you live for under $400 a month?
Back to Florida. That's where I would go.
Yeah, to live
He
with in
can't
a
really
room
find
with
anything
five.
cheaper than that, guys. Really, he can't.
No. And I'm not trying. I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I got my deal here. I'm doing good on my own. I don't hound Michelle for money. I don't bother her for money. And she knows I get a lot less, almost, I don't know, like at least $300 less per month than she does. So as a friend, she shouldn't be hounding me for money anyway when she gets more to begin with. It's none of my business what she does with the money from her show.
All right,
'cause
let
it
me.
isn't.
Excuse
But
me.
don't hound
Excuse me.
What?
Okay. Well, I'm going to answer the question that was asked. Does Michelle depend on YouTube to help pay her bills? The answer is yes.
I'd say no,
Absolutely.
Michelle.
Absolutely.
No, it doesn't.
No,
She
I'd
takes
say
the money that she
no.
gets from you guys. I'm telling you, I'm going to say it right now, and spends it going eating out at McDonald's or whatever she's going to do with fun things, which is fine. It doesn't matter. She got the money. She's got the right to use it on what she wants. But don't come after a guy already that is
Well,
supposed
that's
to
a
be
good
friends
question because a
for
lot
over
of people are
25
blaming
years
Michelle and
say, how
saying
come
that
you
Michelle
can't
is
pay
buying
me?
stupid things
That's
with the
not
YouTube
right.
money. When people don't realize that Michelle is using the YouTube money to pay her bills.
And don't you sleep in her bed every night?
Because he can't afford a bed of his own right now.
And so what? What friendship have you ever had, Ed,
It was
where
hot up
you
here.
had somebody
I
that
had
was sleeping
problems,
in your
I
bed,
had medical problems
not paying
with
any
my
rent?
back and my neck. So that's why I'm trying to get used to sleeping on the couch again. But anyways, all of this set aside, my bottom line on this is this, okay? I have known this person for over 25 years. Now, if I
This
was in
person, excuse me, this person
Michelle,
happens to
for
have
over
a name,
25
you know.
years, okay? If I was in the same situation,
Every
I
time
was
you say
making-
this person, it just gets me pissed off. It makes
Well,
Michelle
look,
even more
if I was
mad.
making more money
he's
than her, I
entitled.
would be saying, well, since you're making more money, well, then it doesn't matter. Well, I don't think it should matter. When people are friends, they should understand she don't need the $50 from me.
Well,
My
Ed, she also doesn't need you. She also doesn't need you in her
Out of
apartment, though, Ed.
$189.18 bill, you think she doesn't need help?
Ed, she also doesn't.
Why? Because you wouldn't listen to me.
Just give her 20
Holy
bucks,
shit,
Ed.
Ed. You don't realize how much Michelle's actually going to be expecting to make this month. If Michelle's lucky, she might be able to come up with $100 by September. The donations are drying
You know
up,
what,
Ed.
guys? I'm going to say this. Michelle is not happy with her life, period. Okay? I'm sorry. That's the way it is.
Right.
There's no
Oh,
reason
yeah,
why.
Michelle has a reason not
there's
to
no
be happy with her
reason why
life
Because
because
you moved
she
in.
wanted to do more than this.
Well, whatever. That's her business. But there isn't any reason why Michelle should. If I wasn't here, if I was still in
I'll let
Florida,
you guys talk
if
to
I
Ed.
was
I'm
still in Florida and I wasn't here, she wouldn't have anybody to cry about $50, would she?
Right, she'd be happier.
No.
She'd
Okay.
be happier, Ed. She would be happier. She wouldn't have someone using her bed all the time. She wouldn't have someone using up extra electricity. Yes, she would be a lot happier if you went back to Florida. Do you not understand that? She doesn't need you sleeping in her bed. She doesn't need you using up extra electricity. That's why $50 shouldn't be that big of a deal to you. She pays twice as much rent as you do, Ed. Okay? So you ask her asking you for $50 really isn't that bad. That's a great deal. You would,
And
would you
remember,
rather
too,
live
that
in a
the
hostel?
donations have dried up.
I mean, imagine living in that hostel opposed to where you live now. I mean,
Why do
which
you
one
think
do you think is a
Michelle's
better
been pushing
situation?
so hard to get more donations in, guys?
I mean, what do you think is a better situation, Ed? What you're at now or the hostel? I mean,
My point is that she doesn't need.
well, you're not listening. Answer the question,
Yeah.
Ed. What's a better situation, the where you're at now or the hostel? Because where you're at now, if it's a better situation, you wouldn't mind paying an extra $50, so you wouldn't have to go live in a room with 5, 6 other dudes. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be that big of a deal to you.
Yeah, but the point is she
It just
doesn't
seems like
need
you're very
my
ungrateful, Ed.
$50.
It just
She
seems like
don't
you do, though.
need- If
She
she
does
needed
need it,
my
though.
$50, I would give it, or even
Ed,
a little
do you
bit
not pay
more.
atten- do you
But
not
the
pay
point is,
Ed,
she
remember,
don't
Ed,
need my
Ed,
50
remember
bucks,
one thing.
or even $100.
Paul was a
I
tourist.
thought about giving her $100 one time. Then I looked at it. What do you need the money for?
Why don't you, Ed?
Everything's paid for.
It's not.
What
Yeah,
do you
because
need
she
extra
pays.
money
Because
for?
she pays for it. That's why it's paid for, Ed. Because she has to pay for it. Why don't you contribute? Again, you're using the electricity. You're using her bed. Why not? Give her a little extra money. If you're really that grateful, or if it's really that bad of a situation, why don't you go back to Florida? What's your excuse for not going back to Florida, Ed? You can think about that as long as you need.
Because it was already agreed to the situation.
Well, you have no binding lease. You don't have to. You're not obligated to stay there. You can leave anytime you want.
Yeah.
So
but still-
again, what's stopping you from going to Florida?
because if I was here, not here, it still wouldn't make.
And
any
well, then why don't you leave then? If it doesn't matter, why don't you leave then?
It doesn't.
Why
matter
don't you
to
leave
her.
then, Ed? Because you don't want to live in a fucking room with 5 other dudes and pay twice as much what you're paying now, and you're unfucking grateful.
Okay,
That's
so
why
what the
you're
hell
not
are
going to
you doing?
leave.
I'd like to know
'Cause
your
you're ungrateful,
situation.
Ed. You're
I'd
like that fucking
no,
child
I'd like to know what
molester
you're doing.
that fucking
But
touched
then
your
tell
kid.
me you're
All right,
ungrateful.
stop.
Mr. Know-it-all, I'm serious. You're hiding something too.
You're
Don't
ungrateful,
talk to
Ed.
me about bullshit.
You're
Because I've been
ungrateful.
around long enough.
You're ungrateful, Ed.
And this is bullshit.
Like that child molester that was in your family.
The
You're
electric
ungrateful.
bill is in Michelle's name, so yes, Michelle's got the electric bill in her name. Landlord never ever
Probably
offered
wouldn't
to
get
take
paid.
over her bill, which would have been nice if he did, but he never did.
Put it in Ned's name, Why not put it in Ned's name? I bet it'd never get paid.
I think because it's been the summer and it's a really high bill because of the. Am I?
And when the donations dried
We hear
up, guys,
I
like
think
you
that
asked,
there's
do I
actually
depend
got
on
really
YouTube
good
donations?
people.
Yes. Do I depend on the memberships? Yes. They help pay the costs. Those are real. I don't
No,
use
they
the money to
don't,
buy
Michelle.
stupid shit.
No, they don't,
I use the
Michelle.
money to pay
No,
bills.
They don't, Michelle. But when you get your Social Security check every month, you pay your bills out of your Social Security check. Whatever you get from that station is extra. You go to McDonald's and spend, and I'm going to say it right now over the air. She spent Craig's money going to McDonald's. and
The
buying
studio
food out.
bills
Yes,
also
she
pay for
did.
Michelle to go
I
shopping with
did.
Krista
That
as
was
well.
great. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Michelle. You spent Craig's money going out to eat. That's what you did. You didn't use it for what you said it was going to go for. You want to start it on me? Well, I'm saying it now. I'm defending myself here.
Was it
Okay, originally, when I moved in here, I wanted to split everything when I decided I was going to stay. And I didn't expect this $400 out of the landlord agreement that he came up with. No, it just turned out different. And I didn't get no raises like she does. I wasn't fortunate enough to get more money at Social Security, almost $400, $300 more a month than she gets.
No, you
And I
never
don't-
spent Craig's
and
money
I
on
don't
beer.
think it's fair for people to attack me.
No, Ed. There are times. There are
I
times
don't
in
want
the
to
year.
talk about this no more.
There are
I'm
times
hanging
in
up
the
off
year.
this
All right,
shit.
everybody, I got an
I'm
idea.
hanging up
I
this
got
shit.
an
don't wanna
idea.
talk about
Everybody,
this no more.
Guilty.
let's all be silent for 5 minutes and think it all through. Like
Oh, it's already
5
been
minutes.
thought through, Michelle.
Starting now.
Ed's in denial.
I'm not in no denial. I made an agreement with the landlord. That's the way he
Guys,
wanted.
quiet.
Originally, I thought that I was going to be able to take the money when I moved here, if I moved here, and split it. But he came up with that arrangement as me having to be a separate tenant.
All right,
in her
stop.
apartment.
Let's try it again. 5 minutes of silence. No talking, no farting, no kissing, no hissing, no crying, no laughing. Total silence. And that means Michelle too. My pussy. Don't let's. You got about 4 minutes to go, guys.
Butthole. Butthole.
Now, one at a time. And I'm going to talk first.
Butthole.
Michelle
gonna
has not
say
been
that,
using the money in this studio to buy any frivolous goodies, extras, fun stuff, or anything like that. Lately, because of the heat wave, we had to put all the money towards the electric bill coming up at $189.18. That has got to be paid on the 3rd. That means there is no extra money. Michelle is only going to have $10 left for the month after she pays all her bills and whatever is left in her checking account. That's all she's going to have.
It's been hot, so you've had to use a lot of air. I think Ed should give you $20 for coming towards it at least. Just because the weather has been unbearable, you've had to use a lot more electric.
Yeah, I just heard UK with you, Tiger, is having heat wave.
I don't live in UK. I moved to America, Jen. I live in America.
Son, what I meant is UK having a heat wave.
Right, yeah. So everyone's got to pay a little bit extra this month because the heat came and no one was expecting it to be that hot.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say here. You're not the only one having a high power bill because of heat this year.
Yeah,
we even have it too here in Canada.
Right, so everybody's had to put the hand in their pocket a bit more, Ed.
Yeah.
Because of the heat. So
right.
Ed, wouldn't you agree that you guys have to run the AC and the fans a lot, right? You guys both take advantage of that. I mean, no one's asking you to pay the whole bill, but I mean, you got to consider.
The problem was it doesn't solve the humidity problem. That was what was killing me.
Well, go ask the Summer Ritual or Summer
The point is
Ritual.
that Michelle does not use that money she gets off YouTube.
Oh, that's
pay
fine.
bill. Look, I'm telling you, and God strike me dead on this.
Yes, I do, Ed, because I
I'm
use
serious.
it to pay.
She does not.
I pay Christy. I use that money to pay Krista for gas so we can go
Michelle,
shopping.
you're gonna be quiet. Let me
I
say
use
what
that
I gotta
money
say.
so I can take her to
You
breakfast.
use money for what you want.
My pussy.
When they give to you, that's what you do.
And
You
often
went out
Michelle
and
will
ate off
use
of
the money
Craig's
to pay for her
before,
bills.
And it's a fact you ate off of Craig's money at McDonald's or wherever. One night you spent money on
I didn't
calzones.
use Craig's money from McDonald's.
Yes, you did, Michelle, before I went in the hospital. You don't remember the $60 on calzones you spent?
Dobbs is right. Ed,
don't
you
have
use
that.
your own money for beer and trains and some
That
food
was
items.
my money. I did not. I never used anybody's money from.
I'm talking about
YouTube
your
at all.
own Social Security
Anything else.
check, Ed.
Nobody even sent me any money from YouTube, and if they did, I would damn well make sure it went to where it was saying it was going to go, and I would even get a receipt for it.
$100
That's it.
through Michelle, Ed.
it has. Do you understand, Ed? What I'm saying is that it's been so hot recently. We've all had to have our air cons on, our fans on.
We're going to have high bills. Even Krista's got one that's higher than mine.
Right, because the bills are extra high.
And if it wasn't about this, that I paid her $20 for gas today and other expenses.
What Michelle is not mentioning to you is, okay, she has the air conditioning in the bedroom, okay, she keeps it cool in there. So I went in there, if I was really hot, I go sit in the bedroom.
Hold on a minute, Brian King wants to come on the panel. Hold on a minute,
The rest of the house did not use extra.
Go ahead,
electricity
Brian,
because
join
of
the
my
noise.
electricity. No fucking way, it didn't.
What's that?
The the
Brian
rest of the
Case
house
here.
did not use extra usage of my electricity. Because whenever I was out here, I would put one fan on and one light on purpose at night. Instead of leaving extra lights on, you leave the kitchen light. And I keep telling you, Michelle, I can't reach the cord in the kitchen, and you leave it on all night. That's extra toward the bill.
Suck it.
You don't watch the bill. I've been watching.
Suck it.
Brian, you're muted.
Hey, Brian K, how you doing?
Oh, there we
How
go.
are you doing there?
You-
Is that better?
Yep. Good day, sir.
How are you guys doing?
Is it hot where you are now? You're from the
So
UK.
what?
You're from the UK, right?
No.
Oh.
No, Brian Case from South Africa, actually.
Oh,
What's going on with Ed
Florida
tonight?
place.
Sounds like he's quite in the mood.
Ed being Ed.
Honestly, I really think this is what I think. I really think that Michelle should appreciate the fact. Just forget about
Hey,
me.
let me ask you a question that was asked
I wanna
Michelle one
say something.
time.
Take me
Which
out
is
of
this: Are you
conversation.
actually jealous
Michelle,
that
I'm
Michelle
trying to
gets
say
donations?
Michelle, I want to say something, please.
Ed, are you
Take
actually
me
jealous
out.
of Michelle because she gets donations?
I'm trying, Loomy or whatever you are, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk. Okay, now listen. What I'm trying to say is, okay, all right, forget it. Take me out of the situation here. Let's talk about Michelle and her
But
bill.
you're in the situation, though, aren't you, though?
Okay, I'm here, but I'm talking about the situation, okay?
Well, then
I
you have to
agreed
be
to a
talking about yourself.
situation. I agreed to a situation. She agreed to a situation. I
Well, it's not
originally was going
100%
to
true, though,
leave.
Ed. You kind of crept in, more or less. I mean, you sort of turned, crashing on the couch for a few nights into some back agreement with Jimmy and whatnot. So it's not entirely true.
No, it wasn't, because when I came here, Michelle said she wanted me to stay here instead of leave because I was going to go originally last year. And she said, no, I don't want you to go. I thought that the 400 money out of, not
Right now, I'm
400,
trying
but
to keep the peace,
I thought
guys.
that my money was going to be able to be used toward the bills to help her out here. Then when the landlord came in, he said, okay, Ed, you can stay here. But you got to pay me $400 separately, and your lights are included. And that's the way it sits. That is what I agreed to. And
I know, but
that's
that's not even,
I'm sorry if it's not. That's just what it is.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of being an unnecessary burden on her, though, wouldn't you say?
Well, again, Ed, what's keeping you there now? Before, you said she asked you to stay, but
Well,
now
it's convenient. He's taking
again,
advantage of Michelle, obviously.
Why is that? And why does she always have to cry to everybody and say she don't have any
Well,
money?
Ed, anybody that's even a passive
Why does she
observer
always
can
have
see what
to
you're
cry
doing.
and say she don't
Right
have the
now, I'm
money
just
to
trying to
live
keep the
on?
peace here, guys. I'm
It's
just trying to
crazy.
listen to what's going on.
She said that you
No,
hit
I'm
her.
saying, why does she have to always
Is this
cry
true?
to
Did you hit
everybody
Michelle?
else? I don't have the money to
hold
live
on.
on. I don't have the money to
All
live
right,
on.
Ed, let's listen for a second. Let's divert this conversation for a little bit. Let's, everything's good. Before Michelle has made some claims that you've hit it, you struck her in the past. Is that true at all? Not currently, but in the past. She said you've raised your hand to her. Is that true?
We got into some physical altercations about 5 years ago.
What do you mean by that, though, Michelle?
Well, he tried to strangle me, and I kicked him into the TV.
Oh my
So it
god.
sounds like you beat up Ed. You shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff, Michelle. You could really hurt him,
That was 5 years ago, though.
He wasn't as
You
fragile.
attacked Ed.
That's what it sounds like.
So Ed didn't. Yeah.
I don't think Ed remembers why any more than I do.
Probably because
Point
you
is,
beat him
point
senseless.
is on this whole, this is the way I see it. This is what I have to say. Okay, you guys can disagree or agree with me. This is the way I see it. I say I've known this person for longer than anybody else. Has
Excuse
ever known.
me, Ed. Why do you
Listen,
call Michelle this
shut up.
person?
You be quiet.
Michelle has a name.
Why do you call
Fuck you.
Michelle
I'm not
Michelle?
talking about Lumi. I'm talking about you.
Well,
gonna
I'm a
say
person too. My name is Lumi
I am
and
going to say
Ministra.
my piece. let me say my piece.
Women's
When
a
I
demon.
listen, when I agreed to stay up here, I didn't know the landlord was going to come up with that arrangement. First of all, and second of all, you make more money than me, so why are you worried about $50 when you don't need
There it is.
No,
There's
go ahead and spend.
justification
No,
for taking
I want
advantage
you
of
to
it.
look at the other side of it.
Ed, but
Where
listen
does
to
money
me.
go that she
What
gets from
difference
people
does
on
that
this
make?
show?
What first
Where
of all,
does
what
it go?
business is that of yours?
You know,
It's not
that's
you're
her
not
business,
married
but
to her. You're
where the
not
hell?
in a what business is
Well,
that
she's
of you, mate? What difference does it
questioning
make?
me, so I'm questioning her. She gets money on the show. I put it toward my bills. No, she don't. It's just extra money she has for fun money.
Well, no shit, Ed.
FUN money.
You
Fun
think we
money to
don't
do
know
what she
that?
wants with. I told her, why do you have a cell phone? Why do you have a landline phone? She has a cell phone and a landline phone. It's not
Okay.
a business. I told her to cut her
Okay.
bills and her costs down. She won't listen to me. Why do you need a landline phone and a cell phone? She don't even have cable in here.
Michelle can
It's
answer
crazy.
that as soon as you
Crazy.
answer why you don't have a bed or why you think
I
Michelle's
don't
bed
care
is
if I don't
yours.
have cable. I'm saying,
Well, no, I'm not
why
talking
does
about
she
that.
have
I'm
a
saying why do
landline
you,
phone
Ed?
when most
Why do
people
you?
don't even have a landline phone?
Okay,
She's
Ed, are you?
paying way too much
Jesus
money on
fucking
her bill.
Ed, he's trying to avoid it. Ed, why do you think that Michelle's bed is your bed? Why do you treat it like that?
Now, the other question you're asking me separately, I will calm down and answer that question. Okay? I have
Don't
a neck
give me any
problem
bullshit
from my
about your back problems. No,
I
no, no,
have
no.
a
Then
neck
you get a
problem
bed
from my
yourself.
back.
Listen to me.
That
Listen to me.
couch is not
No,
meant to
this is
sleep on.
that's a cop out, mate.
This is the visiting nurse that said that it's bringing back my problems with my spine even worse.
Well, you know what
Back.
you need to do? You need to get a bed then, mate. You need to get something. Call
I
a
asked
hammock.
her that nicely. I said, Michelle, how come we can't
We
get
do
a
have a
bed?
cop.
Why can't we pitch
Why
in?
can't
She
you
didn't
get
wanna
it though?
pitch in.
Ed, you're a grown man. Why are you relying on someone else, mate? Go a pair. Really? Come on now. You're old enough to know this. Acting like a child with
Why
that.
are you guys all attacking me? You're not even
I'm not
listening to
attacking
my.
you.
You're not even listening. You don't even want to listen to my.
I'm trying to talk to you, man
you
to man.
never
I'm telling
will.
you, why don't you
You know
share
what?
on your
Fuck
end?
all these people. I'm not talking no more, Michelle. I'm unplugging this phone.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah, I
all
hit
these
a
people. You're
chord.
never
I
gonna
hit
listen.
it like
You
a
never
little
understand.
child.
Come on,
Michelle,
Typical, isn't it?
Michelle's gonna
Like a
spend your
child
money.
he is.
Hey,
If
are
you
you
send it
jealous
in,
that
she's
Michelle
gonna
gets
spend
paid
her
from
spend the
YouTube?
money to go eat at McDonald's and
Ed, why don't
restaurants.
you stand
Okay,
on your
I
own 2
swear to
feet like a
God.
man?
Goodbye.
Why are you like a little child?
Goodbye. No, goodbye. I swear to God.
Come on,
And
Ed.
their
Don't be
money is going to get
You
spent
need
in
to
restaurants.
man up.
Not on the
Just do what
bill.
needs to be
Not on
done.
the bill.
All right. Just
Tiger
stay here,
King's
Ed.
trying to ask you a question, Ed.
Ed, come on. Don't be a no.
This is like a petulant little child.
What a pussy.
He's a high chair tyrant.
Yeah, don't be a tyrant, Ed.
I mean, I'm shocked that Ed will not contribute towards the bills, honestly.
I'm not.
He asked me earlier.
shocked
He
at
asked
all.
me earlier.
All right, hold on.
What a woman
Hold
looks
on.
for in a man.
Excuse
One of the
me.
things I
Tiger
look
Kitty's
for in
got
a
a question
man-
for you, Ed. Go ahead, ask the
Are
question.
you jealous that
I'm going to talk to Jimmy. I'm going to talk to Jimmy tomorrow, and I'm going to tell him what's going on here, Michelle. You're going to knock it off about bothering me for
Oh
money.
God, he tried doing
serious.
this
It's
on
gonna
my
stop.
fucking show,
It's gonna
dude.
stop.
And it
That's
didn't work,
tomorrow.
did
It's
it?
going to stop. That's it.
What's Jimmy gonna do?
Here he
mate?
goes.
Come on, Ed. What's Jimmy gonna do?
Because you are not obligated to get no money from me. I'm going to talk to Jimmy
Ed,
about
that's
this.
the point.
You're harassing me,
Ed,
Michelle, and it's gonna
Ed,
stop.
Oh my God.
Ed, that's the point. They're not Michelle's not obligated, but you're saying as a friend, you've known Michelle as a friend, you would think that you would want to help, considering that you're using extra electricity
and her internet?
No, I'm not going to do that. You listen, I'm not
Right,
going to do
because
that.
you're not
Well,
a
then,
true
then
friend.
stay out of the room.
That
Don't
her
use the air
people that
conditioning.
spend
All right.
YouTube
Let me ask you a
and
question,
spend it
Ed.
on
I was
eating
asked Tiger
McDonald's.
Kitty, ask you, but you
And
never
they
got a
spend
chance
it
to hear it.
restaurants.
Are
Why should I
you
spend money
jealous
on her
of the
when she
fact
makes the money?
that
You're not
Michelle
spending money
makes
on it.
money
She's
on
spending money
YouTube?
you, and she's just asking for it back. It's not yours in the first place, mate. Yeah, that's what he's going to be saying, Dab. He's going to be asking Jimmy why he has to pay for anything. And
Well, he asked earlier what a woman looks for in a man, and that's what I was going to say. What I look for is somebody.
She's not even a woman to begin with. Get that out of your head.
Taylor
She's a
Kitty, go
man.
ask the question that
She's
Lumi
not
asked
even a
you.
woman. Get that out of your head, guys.
She
We're
is a
dealing with
woman.
a morphodite.
Well, I have news for you,
person.
Ed. You're not a
Not
man
regular
yourself.
woman anyway.
You're not a
to begin
man
with.
yourself. You're a little boy.
Come on,
You're
man.
a little
I'm a
boy.
regular man. This is
No,
not
you're not a
freaking
man,
woman.
sir. You're not a man. You're a little boy.
The only man is here is the transvestite who's keeping quiet.
I'm shocked at Ed. I really am.
I'm not. He's always like this.
Terrible. He's using your internet as well, Michelle.
Your internet, you're bad.
Yeah,
That's
which
the
is
biggest thing.
what's already there.
All right, guys, let me ask the question that
She
Lumi asked because no one else is asking the question.
Offered her
What's the
internet.
question,
Excuse
Michelle?
me.
In the building.
My turn.
Offered her phone
My
to
turn.
strangers in the
My
I can hear
turn.
you,
Thank
Michelle.
you.
Just ask the question,
Go
Lumi.
spend your money. Send her money. She'll spend it on fast.
No, what's the question,
Excuse
Lumi?
me,
Come on.
I'm talking here.
Yes, you will, Michelle. To go spend it in fast food restaurants.
It's her
All right,
money, Ed.
excuse me. I'm trying to ask you a question. Ed, are you jealous that I make money on YouTube?
I'm not jealous of you at all. You're frauding people.
I'm
That's
asking
what
a
you're doing.
yes
You're
or
frauding
no
people.
question.
They're
Stop
talking about
making it
me.
complicated.
You're the one that's frauding people. You're taking money that people are giving you on YouTube and you're spending it on fast food in town. And
Do you
not
hear
your,
yourself,
not
Ed?
your bill.
It's YouTube
And you,
money.
oh, you're gonna
She can
start
spend it on
throwing
whatever
at
she
me.
wants.
It's
It's
all me.
ridiculous.
Why should she be allowed to spend people from money from YouTube
You know why,
to
Ed?
go
She
spend
gets
it on
up
fast
and does
food
a
and lie
morning
to
show
people?
every day. You don't.
Because she hustled him for it, Ed.
I'm
She
telling
hustled him
you, that's
for it,
what
and she
she's
earned it.
doing. She goes and spends
One
money
at a
that Craig
time.
sends. I spend money that Craig sends me, okay, on my train stuff like I say I'm gonna. I don't go spend it in fast food restaurants.
What the fuck difference is it, though, mate?
Why is Craig sending you money?
Because Craig is he's an overly generous
No,
fella.
no. When Craig buys something, he pays me for something that I give him in return. I make sure it's the right thing he needs. I don't fraud him for money. I don't say I need this and that and then go spend it in a fast food restaurant and lie to him, because that's what he's doing, but you people won't listen.
Who cares? Like that's I guess I'm failing to see how this even affects you.
The only reason why, because she's attacking me, so I'm going to attack her.
But you're always
taking
attacking
people
No
me,
one
Ed.
is
into
attacking
YouTube
you,
money
Ed. They just want to
and
know the
spending it in
honest
fast
truth.
food restaurants or on your computers, whatever you want to do. It ain't going where you're telling the people it's going.
Well, no shit. You think people don't know that yet?
No, we know that, Ed. We get that.
And you know, Ed, the people that donate to Michelle are usually the same people. That's me. That's Craig. And when I donated to her tonight. Michelle, if you want to go get a burger with that money, go get it.
Well,
You said
unfortunately,
that.
I
See, that's
can't
different.
because I don't have
That's
an.
different. You said it so.
Hold
listen,
on,
you
guys.
said
I
it's
don't
okay
get
to
that
do
money
that. That's
until next
different.
month
So
because
fine,
I don't
it
have
doesn't matter.
$100
Like a
worth of
request to
donations
pass
yet.
for
I
every
don't get paid
donation?
until I get $100 in my AdSense account. That's the problem. That's a YouTube problem.
Well,
YouTube
I'll tell you,
doesn't
an
pay
even
me
bigger
when
problem
at
is
the end of the
Ed not
month,
having a
regardless how much I got. I have to have a
Well, that's why-
minimum of $100 before they'll cut me a
Michelle,
damn
we
check.
get that, Michelle, and that's why we know you don't use that money to depend upon your bills. We get that. We're understanding. We all get that, Michelle. That's not a
See,
question.
guys, to one who YouTube, she needs food to run her
See, the
store.
thing is
That's
YouTube,
unfortunate.
if you have less than $100 in each month in your AdSense, that money carries over to the next month.
That
And
has
until
nothing to
you
do
have
with anything,
$100
Michelle.
at least, you won't get paid. That's the problem.
We get that, Michelle. That has nothing to do with like anything.
I
That's
know it has nothing to do with Ed. I'm just explaining that.
Yeah,
All right, we
That's
get
why I'm
everybody
trying to get
understands.
people to move over to
we get that,
Patreon.
Michelle.
The only reason Ed's bringing it up is to try and swim away from the obvious, which is that he's clearly taking advantage of you, and he's very disrespectful to boot. You know, I mean,
It's very ungentlemanly.
Wait, thank you. It is.
I'm shocked that a grown man, like, I thought Ed was a decent fella.
You know, as a
Obviously.
Oh no, not
As
Ed.
a polite Canadian,
I don't like it. Listen, you're not understanding. I don't like it is the fact that Michelle has lied to people about she needs money for bills when she doesn't.
Okay, she has
She's got
lied
almost
to people about
$400 saved up in the bank.
Who cares, Ed? Who cares? I mean,
Okay,
it's her
well,
money.
maybe you
She's
don't
earned
care.
it.
I have been saving
Why tell
money
lie to
up
people
in the
for?
bank as
Well,
well.
no, it's not that. My complaint is that you don't have a bed of your own, that you're relying on someone else's bed and you're sort of taking it over. And again, you're not contributing equally. What the hell makes you think that you should have rights to all the facilities equally?
Because she agreed to it. That's why.
No, she didn't agree to it, mate. Be realistic. She didn't agree to give you her bed. She never agreed.
No, I did not agree to give him my bed.
Well, there you go, Ed.
No, you're
Right there.
you're lying, Ed. You're lying, and it's very unbecoming.
And he whines because
If
I
you don't believe
snore.
me, you can ask my landlord.
Your landlord
ask
didn't
him.
make the agreement.
We're
It
asking
was
Michelle.
Michelle's
It's
bed.
not, it's not the
See what
landlord's
happens
bed.
then. He's going to get aggravated.
It's not the
Michelle's bed.
It's
He's
not the
doing
landlord's
it. He
bed.
swims. He swims. He's such a
Ed,
rat.
it's not the landlord's
such a
bed.
rat.
It's Michelle's bed, and she just said that she does not agree with it.
I don't use Michelle's bed except
Yes,
when
you
she's not
do.
in
You
there.
sleep
Yes,
in it
you
every
do.
day,
Yes,
Ed.
you do.
sleep
All
in
right,
it
one
every
at a
Yes, you
time.
do.
I go in there and sleep because
That's not your bed, mate. You need to find a new place to rest your head. But that's not your bed. You need to get a bed of your own. If you want one, you can use your own money on it. But stop expecting all these things and then coming at all this rudeness and disrespect.
And then stop getting mad at Michelle
And
every
who the
time
fuck-
she tries to do
and
the
who
right
the hell-
thing.
and
And
who
stop
the hell
calling
are
me this
you-
person because I hate
Who
being
the
called this
hell are
person.
you? Who in the hell are you to judge me when you're not here and you don't know all the specifics?
Oh, because if I know the specifics on that, Michelle
no, you
talks about
don't.
it.
You're
It
full of
impacts her.
shit.
No, it
You know
impacts her a
what?
lot.
You're fucking full
Stop
of shit.
squirming.
All you
Stop
people are
squirming.
full of shit.
He streams
I'm not full of shit. I'm just smart. I know.
No, you're not.
I'm
You're not
smart.
smart, man.
I'm smart about yes, I am. I'm smart about
You
everything.
can't even be
But
honest
watch
with
it.
yourself.
One
Leave me
at
the
a
fuck alone. I'm
time.
gonna tell you what. You better leave me the fuck alone before I start making phone calls.
Yeah, what are you
Shut the
gonna do,
fuck up
Ed?
and leave
Who
me
you gonna
alone.
call? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters?
1-800 charter so that you can get into a mental hospital.
No,
where you fucking belong.
MIFIA. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm
You
telling
gotta
you.
call
I'm
that
warning
child
you.
molester
Leave
to
me
come
the fuck
talk to me,
alone.
Ed.
All right, wait. One at a time.
Ed,
One
you're
at a
not
time,
getting
or I'm
connection.
walking out of this
You're
panel.
not a made man. Ed, you're a nobody. You're not a made man. We're not worried
No,
about you.
it's not. Yeah.
You're a nobody, Ed. You're a bum. You're a
You
leak.
couldn't even cut it in a carnival for over a year.
Yeah, jerking off elephants. What'd you do to lose that job? Jesus Christ.
I never did nothing of the type of that.
Yes,
Okay?
you did too, Ed. I've seen the videos.
Maybe you didn't do it good
There's no
enough.
videos. I never
Yes,
did
there
nothing like
is.
that.
$15 for the
Be-
bill.
come on,
It's
be-
easy.
There are
I heard
videos.
the audio. But
Michelle, what the fuck is wrong with you? These people are sick in the head. Can't you see that? You're all sick in the head.
Oh,
not me.
whatever.
All right,
Don't
guys,
yourself.
I'm gonna go 10-10 on the side a little
For
bit.
what you did.
I'm
You
gonna
guys
have a
hash it
talk
out
with
amongst
you.
yourselves.
I'm gonna have a talk with you.
Okay, I need to take a break from all that yelling. This is getting to be too much. Okay. Now, I don't even know which microphone's the best one for this. I have no idea. I don't think you realize that you left the conversation. I don't know. Shut down. No more radio station. No more radio station. He has no legal control over that. He has no legal control over that. I know he don't. Now you understand. All right, so let's go back to deal with the mess. Okay.
Thing to do.
Yeah, a Canadian thing to do.
I'll just give her $20 and say that's towards the bill. Or
You know, guys, this is how our family do when me and my brother turn 18.
Now you
When
see
we
why,
find
guys.
out,
I'm thinking
we
about seriously.
help
I need to
Mom
walk away from this
pay the
place
bill
and never
everything.
come
We
back.
never got into
Good,
argument
don't.
like
You'd be
this.
doing me a favor. She said she wanted to leave. Good. I hope she leaves. I'll take this apartment over by myself. Good, Michelle.
You couldn't afford
You
it.
don't
You couldn't
respect
afford it,
anybody. You
mate.
don't respect who your friends
Ed,
are.
you couldn't
You're turning
afford it.
people all against me.
Do you
know
think
what?
Jimmy's going to
Michelle,
keep it at 400 a month?
You wonder why I get mad and call you a fucking asshole. Because you are.
You think Jimmy's going
No,
to keep
yeah.
it at 400 a month
So,
for you? Yeah, he's
I
going to
tried
keep
to
it
work
at.
with that. He wouldn't
You're not
change
going to
it.
be able to
I
afford
Hold on!
it.
Jimmy
I'm
kicked you
talking
out.
now.
Can you
My
pay the $800
turn.
a month for rent plus your
If
utilities?
Michelle walks out of here, Ed,
Now,
you're going to be able to
Michelle
pay
pays
$800 a month for this apartment?
12 a month.
Because Michelle's seriously thinking
I'd
about
be
walking
better
out
off
of
than
here.
having
You
you
think
here
Jimmy's gonna
bothering
stop
me
doing
about money that I
I
don't have.
don't, personally.
Why don't you leave then,
Somebody
Ed?
else, trust me.
The
They
question
have
comes,
offers.
Ed, the question comes back, Ed, then why don't you just leave? If you'd be
Jimmy
better
wants
off,
her to leave,
if
not
you'd
me.
be better off,
Hold on! My turn!
Jimmy to want
Oh, yeah, and you're
Jimmy
going to be able to pay the bill?
and he's sick
That's the
and
thing?
tired of this.
No, I don't
My
think
turn.
so.
Hold on a minute,
I'm
guys.
to it.
I want to
I'm
talk.
gonna
And that's
talk
coming
to
from
it.
a fucking
Because
asshole.
I'm not going to leave and go anywhere until I'm ready. If anything, she's going to leave.
You're going to have to leave. He'll evict you. You won't be able to afford the rent, mate. It's that simple. It's that simple.
And he can't get out, so how's he
All right, can I talk for a minute?
400 a month.
Hello!
When I watch Cops,
My turn. All right. If Michelle
Yeah,
walked
Ed
out of
is
here,
Michelle,
would be
I
stuck with the whole
suggested
rent
to
by
you a
himself.
while ago, put some locks on your bedroom door. He has no business being in there. He has no business at all being in there. Keep him out of your bedroom.
you know, when I was with my mom and I was over the age, over 17 and paid the bill, our family do not had an argument. When the time comes, we give mom some amount and we
Well,
save
Jennifer,
some for
you're a
something.
decent person, though. You're a decent
Right.
person.
And the way this argument is going,
the
is
biggest
like,
problem I'm having is, and I'm trying to rationalize this with Michelle to make sure Michelle doesn't get on the next bus and just walk out of here with all the stuff left behind, is what is Michelle got going for her. She does not have the donations coming in anymore. She does not have the excess money to
Michelle,
travel
your mic's
indefinitely
muted
to
right
move
now,
to
though.
another
we
state.
can't hear you, Michelle.
This is how I watch Cops in the TV. So this is the type of argument I hear, and all of a sudden when two drunks fighting over beer.
Yeah.
It's childish. Grow up. If me and my, my older brother right now is taking care of mom. There's no argument. We be glad to give them some money when they need it. But you two, you fight like a married couple. They're ready to go to jail.
I have no idea what you said, but you're a decent person, though, Jennifer. See, Ed, he's trash. That's all he'll ever be.
Change the Wi-Fi password. Definitely change the Wi-Fi.
I would, yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
let me
And I
ask
would get some
Tiger
love
Kitty
for
a
that.
question.
Don't
Now, do
contribute.
you understand why the donations are so important?
Oh my God, Michelle.
Now, do you understand why the donations are so important? It is not dry begging, guys. It is trying to make a living.
Post a new picture. Tiger, new picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my?
Can you unmute your mic, Michelle?
Oh yes. Hold on a minute. I'm just trying. There you go. I'm just trying to say is, why do you think the donations are so important? I don't use to spend on frivolous things like trades
Well, no, you kind of do,
and stuff
and
like
that's
that.
okay. That's the whole point.
They know we had a
Michelle,
huge electric bill because of the heat wave. There's no way.
Well,
Because the
Michelle,
way
but you
Ed
don't
Sense
have to do
works,
that. I mean,
given
it's your money.
let me just show you the numbers. Oh God, not again.
Michelle, please listen. It's your money. You deserve it. You've earned it. You've hustled for it. Whatever you want to call it. Don't pay attention to Ed. He's just screaming and throwing a fit because he's not contributing equally. He deflects. He's like some kind of.
I mean, I would be embarrassed not
Hold
to.
on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm gonna show
Would you not want to see?
Michelle, nobody
No,
wants
we
to
don't.
see it. Come on.
We don't care, Michelle. We don't care about the numbers.
All right, let's look at the numbers.
We don't care,
my
Michelle.
God.
We don't
Now-
care. Michelle, this is why your numbers are down because you don't listen. You're not listening right now. We don't want to see the numbers, Michelle.
Yeah, the numbers.
We
are
know
boring.
the subs are down. We know the numbers are down and the donations are down. We get
We
it.
can read. We can
We
read
get it,
the
Michelle.
What are you
Let's talk
doing
about
in
the
the
current
fan? Pick it up.
situation. Talk about the current situation.
Yeah, there you go. You want $5 right now? Change the Wi-Fi password on stream right now. Kick
Change
him
the
off
Wi-Fi
internet.
password. You got $5, Michelle.
Boom, right
And
there.
I'll give you another 10. I've already given you 10. That's 25 tonight. If you
Come on
change the
now.
Wi-Fi password.
That'll get your numbers up there.
Why don't we see if we can find a solution to the problem?
Well, there it is,
trying to.
Michelle. Your numbers are down. There's another $15 right there if you just change the Wi-Fi password.
There you go.
He's so worried. It's the reason why he doesn't want to go to Florida is because he has no way of getting his trains down there.
Michelle, stop being like Ed. And
You're not allowed
depressing.
to give it out, the Wi-Fi password either. You don't change it and then
Yeah, you keep it your own devices, and that's it because he's not paying for it, Michelle.
luxury.
And
And
I would
don't
even
forget-
recommend using the breaker box and turning him off from the mains altogether.
You go on an
He's too,
airplane.
he's too old and stupid to hack in your Wi-Fi thing anyway.
Michelle, if
He
you go
won't
on
even be able to charge his devices. He's not paying for the electricity. I cut him off from the mains.
Yeah, I only let him use the water. That's the only thing I'd allow him, but he won't use that anyway. So it
And
doesn't
the toilet, water toilet.
Why?
Yeah.
He's just going to spill his piss all over the place, Jennifer.
That's what I mean. If he was here, water toilet, so I don't have, his shit around.
This is the thing, Michelle. You don't put your foot down. I would say especially after what he's just said to you, you're not in my bed tonight. You're not using my head.
First of all, I don't appreciate the fact that he keeps calling me that person. Well, it's just
Yeah,
right
Michelle,
to have a
he's
name.
trying to dehumanize you because of he's trash. He wants to pull you down to his level. Change the Wi-Fi password, though. That's something you can do, and you'll get $15.
The Wi-Fi
for it.
password isn't the big issue, except of course Michelle.
Well,
probably
then do
forget
it now. Do it live on stream.
And change it. Change it so Ed can't use
Here's
the
the
internet.
thing, Michelle. Are you scared to not let him have internet?
I am
Michelle, you would
scared
beat
to
the
basically
fuck out
try
of
to
Ed.
basically
You already have.
get him all pissed off. That's what
Cut him
Michelle's
off,
trying not to do.
Yeah,
Actually,
he
Get a lock
can't
on your
do
bedroom
anything to
door.
you. He can't do anything. He's like a barking old dog. He can't. He had his teeth fell out long ago. He
You're
can't
a
do
lot
anything.
bigger than him, Michelle.
And you already
Yeah.
kicked his ass. You knocked him into a TV like a fucking comic
I'm
book
ready to
character.
walk out of here, guys, for good.
I have please do, because my ears are
Yeah, and then
really
I'll end up homeless
bad
too,
hair.
right? Not exactly much better.
No,
So it's not really an option for you. I think,
Yeah,
we all
but
know
right
that's
now
not
you
an
can get
option.
$15 though by just simply changing the Wi-Fi password.
Well, hang on, Brian. She'll end up giving him the fucking password.
Yeah, it's not. It's gonna.
We've
Yeah,
lost our money.
it's not gonna
Why,
stick.
why would you give him the password again?
She just said she doesn't want to piss him off.
But Michelle, don't you see you're already doing that, and he's pissed
He
off
didn't-
now.
He
He's
didn't
pissed
give a
off now.
fuck
So
about
what?
pissing you off, Michelle. He just fucking completely was a nasty bastard to you.
Oh, definitely. That's what I mean. You're doing everything now to try to not piss him off, and you see how that's working out. So you might as well just say "fuck it," draw a line in the sand, and say,
Make it miserable so he wants to leave, Michelle.
and you can outlast
He
Ed.
can
He's
sleep on the
lazy.
sofa tonight. Let him
Ed is
sleep on the
lazy.
sofa.
Every other night as well. I mean, there's an army cot. You guys got a cot from apartment 10. Why isn't he sleeping on that? Right?
Because Michelle,
I'm
she's
listening.
afraid of a supposed conflict avoidance, even though that the conflict's going to happen regardless. He's an asshole, Michelle.
Well, then the conflict comes to the show, and that's the focus of the show. Is
I
the
got
complaint.
Chris from downstairs.
Get over there and
Listen,
panel talk to
I
them.
got Chris behind me downstairs from this. You're
Fuck Chris.
fuck, serious.
What?
And Chris been longer than me or you. He knows what I'm going through.
What-
Is he making threats?
I'm serious.
Why don't you move in with Chris then, Ed?
Yeah.
I have been here for longer than almost everybody.
You're gonna leave this apartment, not me.
It's not
Oh, yeah,
your
I know.
apartment.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go up
Ed,
when I
you
get some
can't
money
afford
together,
it.
which
We've
is
already
what I was
been over this,
thinking.
mate.
Leave.
Like
Do me a
that's so
favor.
stupid.
Do me a favor.
That's so stupid. If Michelle leaves, you're going to be
Get out of my
evicted, Ed.
fucking life.
You can't
You
pay the
cannot
800.
afford it.
Ed, you can't pay the 800 a month. How would you stay there? It's gonna be $800 a month.
Michael,
It's gonna
you
be
know
400.
damn well Jimmy is a slimy guy. It's not 800. It's going to be 12 the whole time. He's not willing
Trust
to.
me, I
take
already got
that.
somebody lined up through the landlord. So that's
Okay,
that.
yeah, like you said everything else, but you can't
Yeah,
even
I
make
thought
it to the
well, like you were
bathroom.
moving to the storefront downstairs. What happened to that? That went over well, right? You had that lined up through the landlord. That fell through.
Michelle, will you shut this phone off, please?
He's old talking.
Yeah,
no action.
It's not a phone.
Michelle's cutting your internet off, Ed, because you're not paying for it.
It's a
so you're
panel.
off the internet.
You're already on a panel.
I don't want to be on it no more. I'm done.
Michelle, come on now. Just cut this
Let's
bastard
listen to
off
what
the
they're
net.
saying, Ed.
I'm not listening to what they're saying.
Michelle, stop trying to reason with the lunatic. Cut his internet off.
Well,
Take
they
a stand
haven't
for
finished
once in your
saying
life.
theirs yet.
No, he's not.
Because you're big mouth. It's your fault, not mine. Your fault.
Michelle, stop
This is what I've
listening to
done.
him. Listen, this is what he always does. Stop listening to him and do what you need to do, which is to cut him off from the internet. You need to start taking things that are yours. He's not willing to contribute, and he's an asshole to you.
Make his life
Here you go
difficult.
up the panel, guys. Give me my damn phone, Ed, so I can have it back over here.
I understand that. Michelle, can you please
Give me my
change the Wi-Fi
phone.
password?
And the
is
charging
fucking
cable.
She's gonna wind up giving it to
It's
him
plugged into your
regardless.
computer.
There's a possibility she won't, though. I think it's getting ready to come to a head.
She'll give him it.
More like
I think it's coming to
like
a
a
head.
75-25 there. But he's just gonna bitch
Oh,
and
what's
moan
gonna
at her
say?
about it and yell, and then she's just gonna
You're
give
gonna
it.
say moved on to 7, right? Can you afford 7? I don't know.
No, he can't. Michelle, come on. So,
Oh, he can afford beer.
Michelle, you're engaging with a child. Don't bring yourself to a child's level. Don't. Just cut him off from the internet and be done with it.
All right.
When I was paying family bills, I wasn't a child. I was a
Ed,
grown-up.
you said you're done talking. Shut up.
Yeah, well, that's again, Jennifer. I mean, you sound like you had people that raised you properly. Ed, obviously,
Yes.
not so much.
Well, yes and no, but at least
How
I
come he
know
says
when
he's
I
done
was
talking
turned
and then he
at
keeps
18,
talking? I don't know.
When I was living with my mom, when I turned 18 and got a job, I helped out. That's how humans do it.
Sure, we get it, Jennifer. That's awesome. That's good, Jennifer. We get it. Yeah, that's
Respectable
definitely how you
people do that.
Yeah, Ed needs to know that.
All right.
Well, Ed knows that, but he's avoiding it because he's a dirtbag. He's
a
trash.
man.
He's a jackal. He's really I hate to say it, but he's a scummy man. That's for sure.
Well, yeah.
That's why he hasn't got many friends.
I don't think he has any friends though.
That's why he doesn't have any options except
He's
for,
got
like,
some friends. That's all I know.
Who's his friend though, Michelle?
I'm still a friend of his, but I still don't understand why he killed.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's kind of past that. He's treating you like crap, and you need to acknowledge that he's someone who you might view him as a friend, but in reality, friends don't treat people like he treats you, and that's just the bottom line.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends like that too.
Because they researched it. And they said, no, based on the comments you made, you ain't no friend of mine.
What comments is he talking about?
Again, why is Ed there then? If he's so miserable and doesn't feel that Michelle is his friend, why is Ed there? You can't answer that,
He refused.
He won't even bother talking to you guys. Now he just is doing his traditional yell over Michelle
Well,
thing.
that's what I mean. Stop engaging with a child, Michelle, and disconnect him from the internet.
Just don't pay any attention.
Why are you letting him use your internet after he's just abused you?
Michelle, stop listening to him and being in his
I
hypnotized
am getting
tirade.
psychiatric help. That's already on my list.
Well, you want to get some psychiatric help. One of the things they're going to tell you is to stop doing this. And I would disconnect him from the internet and take back what's yours. Stop doing this.
And hide all the guns.
He's an idiot, Michelle.
Never
He's
seen
an idiot.
anyone get so irate over a few dollars towards a bill.
Well, that's because of
I
his
agree with
cash.
you. It's stupid. I mean, it's not like. No.
You know,
Yeah, listen to him, Michelle. The potty mouth. Just disconnect this bastard from the internet
hey, Ed, I have a gift.
and don't worry about it. If he
My
does
landlord.
anything, I'll bring a group of African migrants over there and they'll hack him up into little pieces.
Because my landlord is just like him. Money, money, money. You know,
I'll bring
when
some people
something
from
happens-
Boko Haram over there.
He's a very
Oh,
selfish person. Very selfish.
Yeah.
He is.
I'll
He's
give
a
you that.
dirtbag, definitely.
Nothing You know, it's all about Ed. He doesn't care about anybody else.
He doesn't.
Well-
He's a narcissist.
Wait until he goes to heaven. Then he will get a licking from God.
He's an ungrateful old man.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
meant.
don't think he's going to make it there, though, Jennifer. I'm pretty sure that he'll be
he's
burning
going
in
to
hell forever.
anyways. But if any sense, you know, it's someone will why not go put some sense and value in him. If not, he's going to see me in hell.
Yeah.
That's right, Dabs. If he's
I do
mad that
definitely
you
think
make
he is
more
jealous
money,
also that I do get money from YouTube, even if it isn't always that much, because the way AdSense works.
he's
But
jealous.
Michelle, any amount, 3 pennies is more than Ed is making, because if he doesn't have any income.
Well, I made $15 in cans. You know what it went for a nice dinner, so I don't have to cook. And since I'm on YouTube, that means $15 well spent. That means I have a bit more money when I get my welfare check to spend on something good.
There you go, Ed. She collects cans to make
Plus,
it.
it's good for
Good.
recycling stuff, too.
I am.
Keeping it out of the ocean,
Get
at
out
least.
there and collect some pink cans.
And that's my income and my art between paychecks. And to keep me alive for the next video, that's what she's trying to say.
But see, that would require Ed to get off his duff and do something.
Right, because to run a YouTube channel,
He's still yelling in the background.
you need
Of course he is. He's throwing a temper tantrum.
Michelle, can you ask me why are you going to let him in your room tonight?
Michelle,
Because you don't need it. You lied to me.
just ignore him.
Tell you what you need.
Just ignore him. He's an idiot, Michelle.
I'm afraid if I ignore him, fists are going to come out.
Michelle,
And
you've
then-
already beaten
and
him up
then-
once. You would
and then
completely
the gun would
demolish
come.
him. Are
Well, there you
kidding
go,
me?
Michelle. If that happened, then he would be forced to leave.
Yeah, he'd be in
And not
prison.
just that, but you'd get to beat the fuck out of him, though. I mean, are you kidding me? Michelle, he can't even go pee. He can't even go pee. You would be able to beat the fuck out of him.
You better check for guns if Ed high any if this gets really bad.
Well, there's no guns in the
He
apartment.
doesn't have any guns.
There's no guns. I don't know why you
Plus,
keep
I am
saying
very serious. I would bring over African migrants that would kidnap and probably
You
murder
can
him
see
out
me
at sea.
anyway. You can see
No,
me
that
anyway.
was a joke, by the way. Get it?
that's...
Hey, the thing is, Michelle's probably sitting there all nervous and scared now in her own friggin' apartment. Here's the worst thing that ever happened to you, Michelle.
Yeah. No, just
Yeah, Michelle, just start cutting the guy off. Then you need to make it even, though, because if it's not even, and if he's not willing to pay, you need to cut back on that electricity by.
See, the thing is, I don't understand exactly what Jimmy is going to do to help him, considering
He's
Jimmy
not
would
gonna
not
help
go
him,
down
though.
on the rent
He's
that
not
he's
helping
charging
out his
Ed.
ass.
He's already got some people that will move in.
He's not. Stop engaging, Michelle. He's not going to help him.
Yeah,
Jimmy is a
doesn't,
scummy guy himself.
Jimmy doesn't care about Ed. Michelle, you're the one paying the majority of the money. He's gonna keep you there, not Ed.
Jimmy's like a real life version of that guy from the Star Wars Episode 1 with the wings that worked in the shop.
Oh God.
Oh, red flag, yes. I only think the message doesn't work on me. Only money.
Yeah, he's like a space Jew of some kind. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of how Jimmy is a
He's
little
going to
bit.
want to live with Ed. What's he
No
talking?
one is. No one is.
I'm trying to hear, but
Yeah.
I'm
He's
not-
saying that Jimmy's got somebody lined up that will move in with him.
See, I really wish what Jimmy would do for Michelle is say the same thing. Okay, I'll make it easy. You just pay your regular 800. I'll take care of the rent. I'll take care of the electric. I'll take care of the basics. You just pay just the 800 to
But that's
me,
just
and
it,
that's
Michelle.
it. That would have been
That's
fair.
how I do.
This was
That's how I-
auxiliary money. You don't pay an additional amount of money for a person to move into an apartment that's already being rented.
No, that's the big mistake there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The only big mistake.
Subletting your apartment is what he's done.
Yeah, that is. Yes, that's exactly it.
So
Yeah.
now the choice is
Totally
Michelle
illegal.
needs to leave. That's it. That's the easiest way. Michelle has to leave. Susan B.
Michelle,
Anthony
before
said that to
that-
Michelle.
before-
when
hey,
you
if
get
you're
into an
willing to do
abusive
all that,
situation, you get the hell out because it's the
then
easiest
surely
way.
you'd change the Wi-Fi password. Surely you'd go to the breaker box and
Why
remove
won't
the
you
breakers
change
for
the
those areas.
Wi-Fi password and stuff?
Because the Michelle will forget it too.
Well, tell us. We ain't gonna.
No, don't say it on the air.
No.
Just
No, the
send
phone
a
lines are
private
not open.
message
There's
of
enough
it.
crazy stuff going on right now. All right.
He's too big.
Susan Anthony, Michelle went there, said to her, the best thing to do is for you to get the hell out because that's the easiest way.
Well, do you want us to find you like a battered woman shelter, Michelle? That's pretty much your only option. Would you like us to find you a shelter?
Unfortunately,
if
there
you-
isn't any shelters right now in
Well,
our
again, would you
area.
like-
They're
we can find
full.
you one. There's got
Why
to be
not
somewhere where
go? You guys have a landlord.
There is nowhere for me to go. And I can't afford a hotel either.
Well,
Guys,
then
do you have a government landlord thing that listen to these things? We have here in the Yukon a thing is we have argument with landlords.
Yeah, I have a therapist appointment on the 12th, but that's not going to help
Tell
you right
him to
now.
calm down, please.
Talk about the government.
Yeah, no,
Because
there's
I am
nothing
very
like
serious
standard-
about bringing
No, there-
African migrants over there.
I'm
there's
talking
nothing
about
like-
the law of what he could, what Jimmy could do in the limit of the law of renting places.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's probably definitely violating some laws. I'm quite sure.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And
Ed was on the program, but he kind of left.
Well, no shit, Michelle. Oh, that was all. Sorry.
Reading the comment. Yeah, she's just reading the comment. Yeah, no, he's not on the program. He's just crying in the background.
But you need to remove the Wi-Fi and you need to disconnect them from the main
no.
too. Remove
what-
the circuit breaker
Guys.
itself. Those slots. You can remove those fuse boxes they have there.
Guys, Ed right now, curl up, sucking his thumb, crying like a big baby.
I bet he has some big black dildo shoved up his ass right now.
He needs to shove it in his mouth
He
and shut
probably
himself
got
up.
so mad. He gets so mad. He just go to McDonald's and have a.
Sure,
a
I
Big
could
Mac.
turn the Wi-Fi off completely since my phone doesn't necessarily use it. I use the T-Mobile towers most of the time.
Well, then yeah, do that.
Why,
There you go.
why are
If
you
you
making
use a
this
landline.
life so easy after the abuse he's just given
Yeah.
you tonight?
You need to stop
You must
taking
love
those
it,
things.
Michelle, is all I got to say. You must love it. Because the first
Yes,
thing
I know.
would do
That's
is make
the place I
fucking
worked
life
with.
so
Is the Susan
uncomfortable.
B. Anthony Project. I just mentioned that. And they told me in a situation where they like this is it's easier for you to get the hell out because of the
And people tell me to get away. Oh, you just like a husband and wife arguing. And when you begin to argue like that, one of you guys needs to leave because it will become a toxic relationship over a few bloody bucks.
Yeah, more or less. Well, but either way, though, you can turn off the Wi-Fi. You can get a lock on your thing. Put
There's
it
an
on the
app.
yeah. I put a lock on my
Yeah.
door. Guess what? I have to drill a hole
No,
through the door to put it in, don't I?
So what?
So
You
what?
can catch
So
it.
what?
Well, my landlord
light-
will allow me to drill a hole in his door because it's his door, not mine.
Michelle, you
Use
can
your
always
ass
fill. You can
first.
fill a drill hole. Take the screw out, and you just put a toothpick in it.
Oh,
Put a little bit of
ask him.
glue, and then you're done.
Just ask
Filled.
him. Can I put a
Michelle's
hole?
door latch
No,
doesn't even
don't
work in the
ask him
bedroom.
that. You could put a hole in a door. You're not ripping down a wall, for Christ's sake.
Well, here, when my landlord said, if you get to put one in there, tell me. That's how mean
That's
mine
your
is.
landlord.
Yeah,
Michelle's
and that's-
apartment's
that's-
falling apart anyway, so I
It's
don't think
leaning.
it's
The whole building's leaning. I know a hole in the door isn't going to do
And
that. big of a-
it's a safety lock.
Oh,
You
we
need
should make a
safety
meaning
lock.
pizza joke. I'd make a good meaning pizza joke.
But
Yeah.
I would do these things and take back what's yours because
Yeah.
if he's not willing to pay for it, he shouldn't be at all involved with it, in my opinion.
Right. Put a lock on the door, change the password, have nothing to do with him. You sit in your room and go on the internet, Michelle.
Exactly.
And let him get really hot in the shitty other parts of the
And
apartment.
if he begins to make a scene in the hallway, call the cops.
Yep.
Yeah, tell me and I'll bring over African migrants. There's options to get rid of him in multiple ways. They could use hatchets, machetes.
He was just
Rookie.
saying that
Well-
he's protected.
Oh, I know.
Why
This is,
not?
guys,
Why not?
seriously, this is the reason why we don't have the night shows much anymore.
I know. You guys
I
have probably
know.
been fighting a lot.
But we're here to help. We're here to help.
Since you
We're
can't
giving
leave,
up.
you need to take back what's yours, because if it's never, it's going to always be more and more and more. and
This is why you need to do more
It's
night
not
shows.
good
Michelle.
for your heart. Remember your heart. This argument,
Oh
you
yeah, they'll
both of
cut
you
that.
may
Those
have a
migrants have
WhatsApp.
cut that right out of him.
No, I mean both of them right now.
No,
You know?
I wouldn't. I'd tell him not to
He's
lay a
gonna
finger
say
on
he's gonna
Michelle.
try to ask Jimmy to basically cancel my live streams, but I don't think Jimmy can legally do that.
Jimmy doesn't care, Michelle. Jimmy
No,
can give a
illegally,
flying
Jimmy can
fuck.
throw you out though if he wanted to, but then
Jimmy
you'd actually
doesn't
be
care
able
about
to.
that. He doesn't even fucking understand that, for God's
The
sake.
people, the people who own the internet can, not him. He could rip the wires out, but that's
Rip the
against the
wires
rule.
Sure,
lines up.
but the only thing is, then they would be required to put in the wire back in after he basically ripped it out, because when he was built
Yeah,
a
do
new
you think
porch.
Jimmy's going to want to do that?
That's criminal damage.
Right. Think like a criminal could beat this asshole. So, I'm high.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would
come on.
suggest turning the Wi-Fi off though immediately.
Why are you letting him use your Wi-Fi if he's refusing to pay?
Yeah, you should get one with gag Wi-Fi.
The thing is, Michelle, some of this is your fault. You've let him do all this shit. And
Because
now,
I'm trying not to get potentially into a confrontation with Ed. I don't want to get
Michelle,
into.
you're in a confrontation regardless. He won't allow. He's never going to allow you to not be in a confrontation.
Having a fight like this, according to Canadian law, is a fight. Whether or not, there's a you don't need to hit yourself, the others. But when you scream, because I come from a family who screams a lot, that is the same thing as they are fighting right there.
No, it's
on
not.
mine.
They're words.
Yeah, that's a terrible law.
Words hurt now.
No, but you know what?
Fuck outta here,
Everybody has something
Jennifer.
to say till they get punched in the face.
Canada sounds like an awful place to live if you don't
It's a
have
bunch
freedom
of
of speech.
pussies up
Yeah,
there.
if they don't have freedom of speech in Canada, it sounds like a terrible fucking place to
We
live. Just-
do.
you
No, you
enforce
don't.
feelings. You enforce feelings. You don't.
You know,
enforce the law.
honestly,
That's
I think
terrible.
Ed is jealous of Michelle because Michelle
Well, no
did
kidding.
get donations, but they helped pay the bills. Yes,
Well,
Michelle
he
used the
just
money to
wants
pay
more
for
money. He's a
gas,
rat.
Krista could take her
No,
shopping, and pay to get laundry washed. Yes, that's what the money got used for, guys.
They like to wrap him in chains and throw him off a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, it doesn't
The
matter
point
what
I'm
they
trying
pay
to
for
say
Michelle,
is, if I may finish, is Michelle's donation money is used to help other people, as well as so she can get things done like laundry.
You bought a video card with
Yeah,
it.
it's
you
not,
bought
Michelle,
something
come on.
for a
Michelle
phone.
did not use it to buy a video card.
Yes, you
Michelle,
did,
it is
Michelle. You
nothing
bought a
wrong. It's
video
your
card.
money.
Michelle's
It's
still
your money.
saving up her money in the bank in a savings
Good.
account.
Stack
Good.
it,
And
Michelle.
welcome to adulthood, Michelle.
but-
Congratulations. That's what we all have to do. I mean, you're acting like you're going up and beyond paying your bills. This is things everyone has to do, Michelle. I know I'm not trying to be an asshole, but yeah, we all have to save money up for things that we need in case bills are higher.
Yep.
Something medical comes
Well,
up.
that's Michelle's
something
doing.
goes wrong with her
Right.
house. Michelle, can you imagine owning a house? You'd have to pay property taxes. You'd have to pay
That's
like
true.
$3,000-4,000 a year.
And you'd be
I mean, can you
responsible
imagine
for
it?
all the upkeep on that too.
Yeah, I mean, you're like complaining about things we all have to do, and you're expecting like a reward for you having to pay your bill. I mean, all our bills are going to be higher. I mean, no one's helping me with mine. I'm not, expecting anyone to pay me money or donate money to me. I mean, just as well as you don't need to.
Buy
Again,
this.
well, again, Michelle, you use your money to buy a
Doing it.
video card. You use it to buy video games. You don't use it for your bills. If you didn't have YouTube or YouTube donations, you could still live. You have before, and you can
True.
still do it now.
If I
Okay,
could do
so what-
that, collecting cans every day and make about $20, you could do the same thing. See,
So
I do
again,
the same
like,
thing.
you know, so again, Michelle, don't make this like this is your livelihood, your living, like this is what puts food on the table. I mean, it's not, right? You have food stamps, you get 300, 400
Michelle
bucks in food
cannot
stamps.
safely run a power lawnmower without basically cutting her foot off.
Michelle, are you even
Unfortunately.
listening?
There's,
Yeah,
You're
don't
not even
run a
listening.
lawnmower.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Michelle's
We're
not even
talking about
listening.
money that you're making now. What's a lawnmower got to do with
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Michelle, what are you
there is
talking
a
about?
vi-
We're talking
there's-
about your
Son of a
YouTube
bitch.
donations, Michelle. Your YouTube
There's-
donations are not paying your bills.
There's videos of how to run a lawnmower. So
I'm
don't-
sure there is. Yeah, I've seen so many videos. I've seen a
Yeah.
video of Ed jacking off this elephant in the Ringling Brothers.
See, if you're gonna buy a new mower, you know, these days you could, you know, get an app and it shows you step by step.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
disgusting what he did because they got real close up on it, and Ed was really gripping this elephant's
Thing
cock.
is, Michelle, if you want to shove your money up your ass, that's up to you. Nobody gives a fuck. You get
Exactly.
up every morning and you're on this show. You do a 10 o'clock a.m. every single morning. You can do what you. If you want a burger, have a burger. Who
And
cares?
Ed's jealous. You need to be like, ha ha ha, I have more than you, and just drive him nuts with it.
Oh no, Ed is jealous because she have hamburger and he didn't.
Yeah, but he has beer. He's drinking every night.
Well, yeah, no, it's a, you missed the joke. If she could have a hamburger, he's jealous because she's eating hamburgers. He got the money.
You are really blitzed right now. You know that?
Yeah, Jennifer, we get it, man. You just relax. Just relax for a little bit. You know, you got 2 years and 1
I
mouth.
just realized she's got a big joint in her hand.
I know.
No, this is.
I'm smoking too, but
because I started smoking these.
Uh,
Good old company, good health. Remember, buy this at your local store.
try a different strain, Jennifer.
Oh, you turn
All right.
into this.
Have a drink.
Uh,
do you drink, Jennifer?
Take some
yes,
Klonopin.
I do.
What, alcohol?
Yeah.
What?
Not like a fish.
Hand
Once in a while-
sanitizer.
Once in a while, if I feel that I use some of my hard-earned money, bottle clubs to buy a couple of beers, I will.
Do you get the munchies, Jennifer, when you've been smoking weed?
Well, I got these two months on. These are really good.
Jennifer,
Sides, yeah, they're good.
Jennifer, you would be a real trip after a long night of drinking. You would be a fucking trip, Jennifer. I want to catch
I've
that.
been throwing up, but this is.
Oh my god!
I'm not sure you guys
Holy
have it
shit!
down
I
in
went
the
away
United
for 2 seconds and come back to fish fries.
Woo, fish fries. I put some
Jennifer, you're making me feel like I'm
pepperoni.
drunk right now.
Yeah, I tried it with pepperoni. It's good
Oh my-
with butter, cheese. It's like
Yeah, but Michelle, you can at least turn the Wi-Fi off of this prick. I would do that, and I would seriously. I pull the breakers out of the panel. You can disconnect them.
I would say don't just yell at him now and say, "Don't think about getting in my bed. I want some time away from you."
Oh, you could hire some kid to
Privacy.
reset everything.
Yeah, that's
No, don't. It's vulnerability. She could do it herself. Michelle knows these things.
get you know.
I'd say cut that Wi-Fi off. That'd be a good start.
Wi-Fi and say, "You're not in my bed tonight. I want my space."
And if he yells, let him yell. But if he gets physical, you just tell him that I will bring over about 8 or 9 African migrants, and they'll take him and put a tire around his neck and light it on fire.
A video, everything. If he gets physical.
Oh, they'll video the whole thing. It'll be grainy, but they'll video the whole thing, put it on.
Oh,
hood
what
side.
about Michelle? Michelle, if he gets
I'm
violent
listening.
or starts aggro yelling at you, hit the play button on your phone, just so you've got it, recorded.
I know the 5 black people in Winstead. I'll have them over there like that.
The thing is that, like I said,
Intimidate.
all I asked because the high cost was because what something towards the electric bill because of the high cost because of the air conditioning, and he's like, like I said, he doesn't want you to do that. Oh, because the bill's in your name. That was his excuse. Oh, we moved downstairs. With the bill in my name.
It's in your name. You just said it right there. It's in your name. It's your responsibility, and it's also your benefit, not
And
his.
you pay the money bills for it.
Yeah, I'd cut him off from it, and I do mean the mains too. That he has
Oh, yeah.
no business using any electricity in there.
Well, Brian, you got to think about they're in a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, if she cuts off the electricity for him, it's
I
like,
think
No,
that
no,
Jimmy
it's
should
not
have
at
done
all.
this.
I guarantee.
I
they don't
think
just
Jimmy
have
should
one
have said to
break
Michelle,
or one
look,
break.
but I'm saying,
since
she's
you
cutting
and
it off.
Ed are going to be living in the same apartment together,
Well, we
and
got,
I
like,
said
each
utilities
room
are
has a
included,
bracket to it.
I'm going to take
Yeah.
over your electric bill if you want. Michelle probably would have said yes, more than likely.
And Schmeckle, if she removes those breaker boxes that go
But
in the
Jimmy
panel
didn't
itself,
even offer to
you
do
won't be
that.
able to turn it back on. It's open.
You mean like something like that? Mine is just over by the phone.
That's
Seen
true.
it? I take flea.
It's a flea.
Free.
What
Free.
the fuck is going on? over there?
One breaker's here, one
Oh my
there,
god!
and one here. So I have 3
Showing
breakers.
breakers.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
So
was like, I thought it was a
Yeah, Ed
flea.
doesn't want to pay, so Ed don't get no benefits. Fair enough.
Exactly.
You won't get no Wi-Fi then. Don't want to pay, no Wi-Fi.
And he's not even putting out either. You
And
know?
Jimmy did not include Wi-Fi in his little agreement.
No.
Or
no.
your bed. Your bed is your personal area. And space.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a.
Krista actually asked me if I was live yet, but she didn't realize that I was live.
Why
So-
didn't you tell her?
Well, that's one good thing.
I can't believe Krista didn't know we were live. I thought she got the notification.
Oh,
I didn't either.
Yeah,
you-
it was so
Tiger
erratic.
told me. She's like, "Oh, Michelle's going live." So I was like, "Oh, I'll check it out."
Who's that nice lady with you this morning? I missed the show.
Oh, that was Krista.
Krista. Ah, okay.
Yeah, Krista didn't even know we were live.
She's probably fucking Ray or something.
weird.
Michelle, you know?
Probably.
Probably heading off Ray or something. Michelle, it's Friday, you know. She's got to give her husband some attention, you know.
She's getting finger banged by Ray.
Yeah, Ray's probably sucking on her toes or something, Michelle. You know? She's busy.
Oh, I love
But
it.
that's just it. Yeah, I've seen it on not YouTube.
You saw that on YouTube?
No, do you know your POV of POV?
Cube view? Cube view is it?
Red tube?
I know I'm high, but I'm not stupid.
Jennifer, you're stoned. You are.
Yeah,
I'm
Which
stoned.
phone number is it,
Jennifer, you
Michelle?
are ripped right now.
I'm stoned, but I'm not stupid.
I think you're
take
more
it-
than
No,
I.
you. I
You're
think you
What?
are really
Which one is
fucking
the
blazed.
actual cell
like-
phone for
I'm trying
Craig?
to catch up, but
You're
there's
in
no
a different
help.
atmosphere right now, Jennifer.
Well, come to Moosey here in Canada.
Jennifer, I want to
I
get
have
some.
no
Are you kidding
idea.
me?
I need to get some of your weed because
Yeah. Become a Canadian citizen, do no crime, and you can buy and pay
Right.
Canadian
Yeah, but you
taxes.
don't have anything else. I mean, at least here, government doesn't really fuck with us because they're too inept. You know, you go to fucking prison for having a
shotgun.
rape.
Well,
I'm listening, guys.
here-
I'm just trying to type something to
Uh-uh.
Craig.
Yeah,
here-
you guys are feelings enforcement over there. I'm not about
yeah,
that.
well,
I heard a lot of feelings,
oh yeah,
not purposely.
not
something.
every Canadian is like that.
Yeah,
Take me
Yeah,
for
but I
example.
bet that they wouldn't let you go up to a black man and call him a nigger right to his face, though.
We stopped doing that since 1959.
Wow! Oh
We
wow!
Canadians
Big
do not
fuck!
do
It's
that.
a big fucking deal. It's
is it against the law though?
It's
Jennifer?
against the law to say a word.
No, the mountain will give the black guy a nice word by word how to be Canadian.
What if Jennifer? What if me and you lived together and we had an argument like Ed and Michelle just did? Would someone be going to jail?
Yes, like in
Oh, ridiculous! Ridiculous!
That's insane. So
No, because
basically,
if I have an argument like that, my landlady will come. You know, too big an argument like we just here. He would be
None
calling
of your
the cops.
goddamn business. She got her money. You're good for the end of the month. What does she have to do with anything? You know?
Because people complain. I live in an apartment building.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
but
big
still,
deal.
You shouldn't
I mean,
get
do you
arrested.
think people don't argue in an apartment building.
Yeah, two people arguing and then
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am worried.
uh,
Thank you very much for
They
noticing.
might
Yeah.
separate you for a little bit. They wouldn't. No, I don't feel like they
Oh
would.
no, I would be out. My man, lady, would take people like that out in 1 second.
Michelle's just admitted it. She's really worried.
Michelle, listen to me. Just disconnect him. I'm very serious about that whole necktie thing.
Yeah, we're just joking. This is how
That's
we.
a present incredible threat to him, and
Michelle,
you
you,
can tell him
shouldn't,
that.
you shouldn't have to feel physically intimidated by Ed, Michelle. There's no
You know what?
question, without a doubt, that you could overpower him.
All right, let me
Defend
talk.
yourself.
Look at, we having a nice, wonderful time. How do I say this? Using comedy to fight our stresses, listen to Ed.
Exactly. And once we get Ed out on the international waters, it doesn't matter. I mean, he'll be gone. Hack him into little tiny pieces, throw him overboard.
Be shark food. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to do that. Just throw him overboard. He can't swim.
Yeah.
It's like a stone.
I wonder
So
if
I'm
I
thinking
can
wrap
become.
him in a
I
bunch
wonder
of
if I
chains
can.
and
I wonder if I
fucking
can
baby
apply
guns.
to the UK as a migrant.
Put a bunch of change in his pocket. Throw him
Yeah,
over.
there you go.
Or
I
apply
probably
to
got more
the UK
change in my
for
pocket than he does.
asylum.
What, he belongs in an asylum?
No. I said, I wonder if I could apply to the UK for an asylum.
I doubt it.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Why they're cheap? Yeah, good con.
No, I just think that the small steps are probably the best. Well, they're not probably. They are the best place to start.
You're making
Yeah.
his life too easy. You're making him comfortable.
And
I would
you're
make
giving
his life
him the
fucking
ground to
hell.
do these things.
Yeah,
To verbally attack you like that and claim all these things that you're attacking him because you're simply asking for 50-50. Now, I don't think that's unreasonable. You're not
All
even
I asked
asking
is for
$50.
$50. That's all
Yeah,
Michelle
yeah,
needed. It's
yeah.
just $50 so that she can at least put something towards the bill.
That's
A
not
couple
even
of
half
times
the
he's
bill.
offered to pay it. Yes,
Yeah,
he
but
did.
he's too big of a piece of trash. I would kick him out of my bed if he was in there. Like I say, we can go over there. President Biden's actually sending us the boats to come over and get Ed and take him out to sea, never to be seen again.
That's me. It's a nice humor to break.
It
the
is.
stress.
So thanks, Joe Biden. He did that.
Yeah, you should.
Michelle, is Ed, as we speak, he's surfing on this phone, isn't he?
Lovely.
Yeah, using your internet.
Yeah. Smack him down from there.
Talking to Jennifer Aniston.
If he isn't somebody else,
Let me just
Mhm.
show you
Somebody
something
isn't
where he's sitting right
guys,
now. He's sitting on the
this
couch
one-
right now.
this
He's
is
Oh
just
my
sitting
God, it's
there.
Olivia Newton-John. I thought you died.
he did. But as I said,
He probably doesn't know that she's dead yet.
Got it?
I-
Yeah, I got it.
He just figured out that John Lennon died.
Oh, the camera's not
a
working.
month ago.
Are you serious?
He's like, yeah, there might be a fake John Lennon. He's not really dead. I'm, oh,
Did
yeah,
you unplug the
okay.
camera, Michelle, when we were working
they
on all the
did
other
that
stuff?
with Elvis.
Yeah,
Elvis is
probably.
the same thing.
Oh.
Michelle, can you go disconnect the Wi-Fi right now? Just to make sure that the rat
No,
doesn't
I'm not
use
going to
it?
be able to disconnect the Wi-Fi right now. Michelle actually has to plug in her webcam.
You have to go
You have your
down, do
webcam
blood,
connected to Wi-Fi?
Are you not hardwired?
Oh, hold on a minute. Let's see. Where is
Yeah,
it?
she is. She's gonna make some convoluted
I don't know.
excuse.
I might have to look and see what
You
it
like
works.
this. You do like this. You're kind of masochistic.
Superpower. We should know better, but yet we still attempt.
I know. It's an incredible mind fog.
And
That's why I
All
only
right,
do
guys,
that.
listen. I think it's time to wrap it up anyway.
Oh.
It's almost
Michelle.
11:45. I gotta get some
Well,
sleep so I
disconnect the
can get up in
Wi-Fi.
the
Make
tomorrow
sure Ed
show.
doesn't go in your bedroom. If he
No,
does,
no bedding
you know.
for
He's
Eddie.
not in the bedroom. He's in.
bedding for Eddie. No bedding for Eddie.
Michelle, you're gonna stay up till like 4 a.m. watching YouTube videos. Let's just stay
Yeah,
on.
what the fuck? Yeah, why are you leaving?
And don't
That's
forget,
true.
I get to look at my aunt.
All right. Anyway, listen, guys.
Just stay on, Michelle.
Now you know the story. Now you know what's going
Can't you
on.
say at least stay on the call?
How many viewers we got, Michelle?
10.
So
10 viewers.
Oh, this
I
shit
asked
is
you
like
a question that
110.
started the whole
All
row
going
from the
down.
beginning. You wanted to know, do I depend on YouTube to help pay the bills? The answer is yes. That's what I
No,
said. That's
the
what
No,
answer
you
no.
don't, Michelle. You
No,
don't.
you don't. You
They
don't.
don't though.
It might help you with the fund money, but you don't
That's
need
what
YouTube for
I'm
the
trying
bill.
to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, because
That's
I
how I
pay
look at it.
Christopher gas with the YouTube money so that we can
That's
get
not a
laundry
bill.
done.
That's not a
fun
bill,
money.
though, Michelle. That's not a bill.
All right, guys,
That's
listen,
you
I'm gonna
choosing to do
go.
that.
Gonna get ready to wrap it up. So I'll talk to you
All
guys
right.
Well,
later.
don't let Ed confuse you. It's your money and your
All
money.
right, see you guys later. All right, you talk amongst yourselves. Okay. All right, so that's the story where we stand with that. And unfortunately, I was going to show you that Ed was sitting on the couch, but unfortunately, I forgot unplugging my webcam. Yeah, it just frustrates me. Okay, just keep it simple. Of course, tomorrow, I'm sure he'll probably say to me soon, like, maybe I will pay anyway. That'd be great, but I wish you said that you would do that the night before instead of going to a major fighting, arguing over something that was so simple. No, I can't because there's not enough internet bandwidth to do that. I already tried doing something similar. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow morning, normal time. All right, bye, bye, guys. Bye, bye, everybody. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're gonna be eating a lot of it. No, I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money?
Well, I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big waffles.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen roses. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see like other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And this is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're gonna be eating a lot of it. No, I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money?
Well, I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big waffles.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen roses. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see like other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're gonna be eating a lot of it. No, I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money?
Well, I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big waffles.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen roses. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see like other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
one.
Versus.
Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep.